Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Those on YouTube, definitely, we want to go ahead and tap like the live and let me know in the comments what you think. Well, it's not a live, it's recorded live, but let me know in the comments what you think. As you're coming in, we want to go ahead and tap the screen and get the likes up. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a great evening. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Kay. Welcome in, Ron. Let's go ahead and get the taps up. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm trying to test this mic out. Okay, can you hear me right now? Let me know if you can hear me now. If you can hear me, put red in the chat. Put red in the chat if you can hear me. Anybody put red in the chat if you can hear me. I need to test my mic. Welcome in, Brito. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate it. We want to get it to, we want to get the likes up to 5K, you guys. We want to get this live started popping fast. I know it's late. It's later than I usually go live, so I want to get it started right away. Y'all know this is a show where you come and stand on business. You said I can barely see your face. Micah, come on. You didn't even tap the screen. You worried about seeing my face? Come on, read the prompt. You even tapped the screen, Micah. What's going on? Welcome in, everyone. We want to go ahead and get started right away. Welcome up.
What's good with you?
Hey, Pub. How you doing?
I'm good. Just walking my animal.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, I'm just getting started, so perfect timing. If everyone can tap the screen.
Yeah, I'm on for a good time, not a long time, but I'm gonna get it in.
All right. Well,
Walking this doggy.
that's what's up. So, I mean, let me see. I guess we could go through the prompt.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay.
Men don't take accountability for where they put their teeth. They don't. Yeah, men don't take accountability for where they put their teeth. They don't take accountability for what they, I guess, like what happens after as well. So there's that. Women desperate for marriage. Women desperate for marriage has stopped. So women aren't as desperate for marriage anymore.
Right. Like, no
Yeah,
longer. We're not desperate for marriage as a collective anymore.
yeah, that's true. I agree. More men are interested in marriage nowadays than women, especially younger men. 100% agree. Men ruined. I mean, marriage was always ruined from its inception, but yeah, men ruined the whole idea of marriage, or whatever the case may be. It's not. Most women understand it's not really suitable for most women. Uh, men could change it. We could change course. We can create a whole new institution if we wanted to. You know what I mean? And it don't got to be called marriage. It could be called something else. You know what I mean? Like we just the same way we create a marriage, we can create something else that's way better than marriage. But we're not in that place right now for some reason. Well, I can't read the third one. What's the third one say? Women
The
needing.
third one, women needing a man to lead them has stopped.
Yeah, I don't think women ever. I don't think women ever actually bought into the idea that they needed a man to lead them. I do think that women were put in a position socially and economically that they needed a man to, live, but I don't think they actually, they themselves, I don't think they actually bought into the idea that like men were smarter than them or men are the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really buy into that. I have my suspicions that women have always known that men were collectively idiots. So yeah. And the last one, single moms. Single moms, what can?
Single moms can't even trust the dad.
Yes. Yeah. Single moms can't trust their dads. That's why most time, that's why they single mamas to begin with. Because the dad is untrustworthy. If the father was trustworthy, then they would be together. If the father had integrity, they would have never been broken up. So yeah, that's to me that almost goes without saying, but 100%, I don't even know how you can argue with that.
Wow. What a great way to start the show. That was definitely groundbreaking. You guys, let's get the taps up to 10K and share the live out. Black, you had unmuted your mic when Pub was talking. Did you have a rebuttal for him?
Oh no, I was I was doing something.
So you actually agree with everything he said?
Uh I didn't really catch everything he said. I'm a bit busy, but I think he said a couple. No, I don't remember what he said. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. We'll just have you answer the prompt then. Ron, let's go through the first two. Let's start there. If you could read it out and answer it, and then I'm gonna go to Black Boy.
Men don't take accountability for where they put their D. I would say, depend. Some men don't, but some men do. But I say majority don't take accountability for where they put their D. I say a lot of ninjas will just smash anything. They'll walk. So I don't think men take much accountability for where they put their D. I think we basically shit. Like
So you agreeing or disagreeing? Because people are
No,
kind of
you said answer the prompt.
no. People are kind of confused whether you agree with the first one or you disagree with it.
Oh shit! I agree because majority rules.
Okay.
Yeah, because I said majority of niggas don't care. But all right, women desperate for marriage has stopped. I don't think it stopped. I don't think it stopped at all. Like I think that women still want. They still want. I say older women don't. Older women don't. That's been like used and abused. I think they don't want marriage, but I think younger women like shit 18 up to like 25, 26, 27 still think about marriage. They still think about getting married one day, finding that one person that's gonna make them happy. I don't think it stopped.
But it says desperate. It doesn't say women don't think about marriage the same
No,
way.
they still want marriage. Yeah,
No.
they still want marriage.
Hold on.
Ron, stop interrupting Pub. He's giving you a rebuttal.
Desperate, not want. Desperate. Are most women desperate for marriage? Want is different. Most women don't want marriage statistically, but desperate for marriage is the question.
All right, facts. All right, so yeah, to reiterate, I don't think nobody desperate for marriage. Shit, not just women. I don't think men desperate for marriage. Shit, hey, you hear all the conversations we having? I think
Why
nobody.
would your answer be nobody when men are usually the ones that's more reluctant? It's really about women.
Because I feel like women ask for marriage more than men.
They don't though. Men want marriage more than women. I do think men are actually more desperate for marriage now because so many women are opting to not be married. And men, for all the shit that men talk online, which I don't pay attention to that. I look at reality. I look at the numbers and what's going on. For all the shit that men talk online about marriage, men know. Men know the benefits of marriage. You know what I'm saying? Most men know. Black men don't. Don't get me wrong. Our culture is a little bit different because our men, we've been fucking up for so long and we ain't really been pushing marriage in the community. But most men, meaning white men, Asian men, Latino, they know. They know they've been told they need a wife. They need a wife to take care of them. Their wife won't help them. They really get that shit ingrained in them, and it's different socially in their communities. Is looked at differently when they aren't married. You know what I'm saying? Having children out of wedlock is judged differently in their community, like all of that stuff. And I'm not saying we should be more like that or not. I'm just pointing out the obvious. To be honest with you, that's a different discussion for a different day. To be honest with you, but yeah.
Facts. But let me ask you a question. I sent you
Well,
too
you need
many
to
guns.
cash out first
I
question.
sent too many guns to ask the question before I even did it. I sent too many guns.
Go ahead.
All right. So my question to you, Pub, is how many baby mothers do you think that women that were made baby mothers? Hey, Fly, you got to echo. Both of y'all got to echo, Black and Fly. But
Everyone mute.
do you think, Pub, most baby mothers?
I ain't got no echo because my mic muted.
You're
You
good.
just can't
I'm
see
gonna
it.
just mute you. I'm gonna be to you in a moment, Black
All
Boy.
right. So do you think that most baby mothers, all right, baby mothers already had the child, still with the baby daddy? Do you think they want their baby daddy to marry now?
Yes.
So if they baby, never mind. That's two questions. All right, that's cool.
All right. So you letting your plane run?
Yeah, I'll land on my plan.
Okay. Don't be afraid to ask more questions. You can just send 20. Wait 1 second. And that's the rules for everyone. You can send $20 cash app, ask as many questions you want. I know we kind of sometimes want to pick Pub's brain because he has a lot of information and wisdom. So definitely let's do it while we have him here. Just send the $20 and let's ask him some questions if he doesn't mind. Let me go to Black Boy. Black Boy, we could read out the first one and answer and then read out the second one and answer it.
Okay. Men don't take accountability for where they put their D. Well, I mean, this can go either way. Like, there's men that do, there's men that don't. I think probably majority of men don't. Women desperate for marriage has stopped.
Well, hold on. Let's go back to the first one. You said majority of men don't take accountability for their D.
Nah, they don't.
Okay. But I think you said earlier that you disagree first.
No, I never said that. I said it could go either way. There's men that do, there's men that don't. But if you're talking about majority, I would say majority of men don't.
Okay. So if that's the case, then why do you like to bash single moms?
Well, where do I do that?
You're a mod for Remnant Princess, and that's all she does. And you're in the comments.
Oh, so you're asking me about Remnant?
No.
You'd have to ask
You're
her
a
that.
mod, and I have screenshots of you bashing single moms inside the comments, and you even dropped me the time I was taking up for single moms. I have a good memory.
If I dropped you, there would be a reason for that. That
No,
would
I
probably
was
be unknowns to you.
respectable. I
But
just was taking up for single moms, and I was cooking her respectfully and debunking her claim about single moms are not worth marriage, and then you drop me. And it's no beef. You're welcome here. I don't do that here. I don't police my panel. But I just want you to be honest because you push rhetoric against mothers, but now you're saying it's actually the men. So this is mind-boggling.
well, this is the thing, right?
Stand on business. You're not going to get policed here.
When I'm not really gonna go into the history of what happened on Remnant's channel. 'Cause I don't really
No.
remember.
Let's get to the topic.
But
It's related to the
to the topic, yeah, to the topic.
Black
When it
Boy,
comes to
it's related to the topic. Her prompt
I'm
was
responding
about
to you.
single moms and blaming them. You were in agreement, but now you just agreed that it's on the men. If it's on the men, okay, and you're saying that they're not taking accountability where they put their D, why are you trying to put it on women majority of the time when you're in the comments? I literally
Yeah, I
got
did.
screenshots of you in the comments talking shit about single moms.
I did hear your question initially. I don't know. Do you want me to answer?
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the thing, right? When the prompt is about single moms, we talk about that. when it comes to the choices that single mothers make, right, with their body, you've heard some of the things that I've said. That's where I stand. But your question is about men. It's not entirely in relation to single moms, right? If we're talking about men specifically and where they put their body, then I'm responding to that. Now, if we're talking about who the accountability is on in broken homes, that's a whole nother ballgame.
I mean, that is what the prompt is talking about. That's why she's saying you're contradicting yourself, because it can't be both. It can't be that women are responsible for being single mothers while you're simultaneously acknowledging that men don't care about where they put their D. See what I'm saying? Like, those two things
This is
don't make any sense.
this is the thing, right? I didn't know it was in relation to single moms, but now you're making that clear to me.
Well,
So
that's a part.
I'll respond to that.
Wait. That's a part. Where do you, like, where you put? It's not the only thing, right? Because it could be about getting STIs, getting STD. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. The caliber of women doesn't matter, right? But a huge part of it, I would say the biggest part of it, would be impregnating women. That would be. I think everybody up here would agree with that. So that is definitely a part of it. And again, you're acknowledging in one breath that, oh no, yeah, it's men, because most men don't care where they put their D. They don't take responsibility, I should say, because that's what the prompt is talking about. They don't take accountability for where they put their D. That would include not taking care of their children. That would include not taking care of the woman that they impregnate, correct? And then on the flip side, you're saying like, oh, basically women need to choose better, which is always your talking point. So those two things are in direct contrast to one another. Hence the reason she's calling your contradiction out.
Yes, that's
This is the
groundbreaking.
thing,
Thanks,
right?
Pug, for breaking that down, because that's
We
exactly what I mean.
we have to understand that accountability is not a one-way road. Accountability is something all people can be engaged in for their own actions. So in the relation of a woman that gets with a man, and the man is not the type of man that is going to commit to her, not the type of man that's going to commit to his children, honor her, honor their relationship, then it is her that needs to take accountability for picking to give that man her body.
Yeah, the accountability.
Now,
for the
in
woman
the
is her
in the
having-
instant, let me finish. Like I didn't even request up. Y'all invited me, so I'm not gonna come up here and argue.
Wait,
Okay,
hold on,
if
hold on. I didn't
anything,
invite you. You
I'll just
requested up,
drop
but
and
don't
be
give a
out.
reason to run now.
I didn't
We're here
request. I didn't request.
now. No. You
I didn't.
requested up because I
No,
needed
I
to hear
didn't.
what. Okay,
I
don't take a
requested.
detour to
I don't even
conversation.
go
You
on
getting
people's
scared?
panels like that. Anyway, if you're gonna lie, like I'm out, man, because I ain't here for no
It
lies.
looks
I
like you're
didn't
trying to
request.
find a reason.
Yeah, I was about to also call out the fact that the accountability for women is them taking care of the children. That's where they always mess up. They always talk about women need to take accountability. They did, because they take possession, they take custody of the children. That's the accountability for the women. Now, let's get back to the men. What accountability do the men take? It's the question. And y'all don't ever
So
have an answer for that.
you invited
That
me
time I
back up.
requested you up because you shouldn't run. But let Puff finish and you could respond. Stop running. It's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
don't derail, because nobody cares about who requested who. I couldn't care less. I didn't request you to come up. You up here now. But the question would be, if you're trying to do the whole women need to be held accountable for the men they choose, as opposed to, again, the men need to be held accountable for being bad men, which is, again, I don't know why that just is so hard to accept. Even if you wanted to play that game, the women take accountability because they take over custody of the children 85% of the time. So is that not accountability? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's accountability. So now, can we talk about the accountability of the men?
He ran again. You know why he did that? The first time he requested up. But once I clocked, and he probably didn't think I would recognize that he was a mob for a very male-centered, negatively male-centered woman that likes to bash single moms, and I remember him. Then he want to start acting like, oh, he didn't come up on purpose. He just wanted to distract the conversation because he was getting cooked. But we'll move on. Go ahead, Puff.
They be lying. No, I just be tripping off how much people be lying. It's just so easily, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how often anybody on this panel lies, but just like we grown. How often are y'all lying? Y'all just lying like every day? Is it once a week? Like, I can't even remember the last time I lied. Like, that shit is weird. Y'all just be lying, just willfully lying. Just come up on the panel, start lying. That shit is sick.
He's very misogynistic and he drags single moms and puts all the blame. He says that you control access, so it's your fault. That's his rhetoric. He don't listen. I pay attention to what people say on TikTok. Y'all can't be coming into different spaces and acting different, having a new rhetoric and thinking people not going to clock it. Like, that's ridiculous. Stand on business. You scared because Pub on the panel? Go ahead and bash single moms right now. Why aren't you doing it now? Anyways, we'll move on. Everyone, please share the live out to 20 people. Everyone returning that's not new, you kind of know that. Let's share the live out. Please pay attention to mod announcements. They will keep you updated on how this live runs. Fly, welcome up. We're on the first two.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, ain't nobody scared of Pub. We heard his shit a million times, whatever. But here's the funny thing. I actually agree with Public Offender.
How
Everything
convenient.
he's
Can you just answer the prompt?
the fuck
The fuck, can you
answer.
answer the
Okay.
prompt?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna answer the shit.
Stop cursing at me,
Man,
Fly. You're
don't
doing too
what?
much.
Well, I like to read it out loud first. So I just want to make sure so I can get 100% clarity. Men don't take accountability for where they put their D. Yeah. The motherfuckers that y'all pick, the one that y'all pick, I'm waiting. I am waiting for y'all to come up here and say you got impregnated by the vice president. I'm waiting for these stank ass chicks to come up here and say, oh my God, Fly O'Neill, I was with this man that was the executive vice president of so and so. He pumped a baby in me, and Lord Jesus, he just ran off and just left me. No, y'all get impregnated by the motherfucking losers of planet Earth. Y'all are fucking losers. And then Pub gets up here and he's like, yeah, well, great. But he's right. If y'all would pick the winners, but you pick the losers. You pick motherfucking ankle bracelet wearing asshole married. Y'all make you bitch. I'm sorry.
Don't.
You stank. I know. I stopped it. You stank ass chicks make babies with niggas that you haven't even seen a copy of their driver's license. And then you come up on TikTok. Well, men need to be accountable. How are the collective of the good dudes that you chicks fucked gonna hold a loser ass motherfucker accountable? Like, he's in prison. You bitches be
Wait,
shit,
don't you do it.
I said I'm sorry.
Real quick.
I didn't land
As
my
always,
plane
crazy
yet,
about this.
Mr. Public.
Well,
Just
you
because I
did mute
cussed.
your mic, so don't do too
I
much.
I did. I didn't know if you were going to drop me because I cussed and
Ain't no,
messed up
I'm
your
not about
thing.
to drop you for that.
Okay, all right, cool. Cool. Because I said the B word.
But
I didn't know
let
if that was
Pub respond. You said a lot already. Let's let him
Yeah,
respond.
I definitely want to address a couple things. So the funny thing is that he said basically, and this is why this is why it pays to listen, right? So by his own admission, he's a bum ass nigga. And the reason why I'm saying that is
I
because
didn't say
hold
me.
on. I know you didn't say you because you would never call
So
yourself
Let
a
him
why
bum
would
ass.
you
land.
say me then?
I'm going
Let
to,
him
if you would
land.
shut up, I'll
Mods,
tell
can you
you.
guys mute people interrupting Pub, please?
It's so crazy. I'm literally explaining it to you. You can't even be quiet. So the reason why you called yourself a bum ass nigga or how you did it was you said that none of you B words are getting impregnated by the vice president of da 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 da. Sir, you're not the vice president of shit, but you got kids. So you one of the bum ass niggas you talking about. Technically, based on your if that's your if that is your standard for what isn't a bum ass nigga, a vice president of some company, because them the niggas you want to fuck, then that means that you yourself are the bum ass niggas that you talking about. Now I know you're gonna walk it back and say, oh, that was just a nigga. You need to be more careful with your words. Because y'all always expose what's going on. Because you got to go extreme to make it make sense in your dumbass mind, right? You can't just be honest and just say like, yeah, I mean, it's just we regular people hunching. Because I've been hunching my whole life. I'm talking about you, not me. But I have been hunching my whole life. But I've been hunching my whole life, right? And I like to hunt and I like to have sex with women. And and if a man impregnates a woman, he should take care of the baby. It really ain't got to be no harder than that. I don't know why that's so difficult for y'all to admit, but that's pretty much what everybody is saying because the women take care of the babies. That's just the reality. The women take care of the baby. So when you talk about choosing better, fine. That's before. I hear you, brother. You want to talk bad about the men, they all in jail somehow. I don't know. Even though only like 3% of the population is in jail. Fine. All the men that's having babies is in jail, right? Again, they be saying the most anti-black shit about black men, coming up here talking crazy about black men. He is essentially, again, because these are general statements you're making. Essentially, you're saying that most black men that impregnate women are bums and in prison. Like, what the fuck? That's are you you racist at this point? That's David Duke type language, bro. What are you talking about? So instead of you acknowledging that women are taking care of the babies and that's their accountability because they take care of the kids, and then saying, and men, you need to be there even if y'all break up, even if y'all don't work out, y'all should still contribute to the rearing of the child. Instead of you saying that, you want to call the women B words and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably because you want to fuck niggas. That shit crazy, fam.
All right.
Groundbreaking.
You,
Thanks for cooking him.
host, can I respond or what are
Well,
we
we're
doing?
doing one introduction, one rebuttal. So
Got it.
definitely you could respond in open panel. Let's go to the next new guest. Quick announcement. You guys, let's get it to 20K. Can everyone tap? Even if you're here for a good time, not a long time, let's just tap the screen. Let's get these likes up. Also, let's share out the live, everyone on the panel. And please pay attention to the mod announcements. Let's go to, who was next? I believe it was Movie.
Thank you.
We're on the first two. Go ahead.
Okay. Men don't take accountability for where they put their D. Yes, correct. They do not take accountability. We know that because it's always a major deflection when it's asking men to take accountability. They immediately bring up the woman, like, well, you let him. Okay, but he shouldn't be out there. It should not be out there. It's crazy the amount of deflection that goes on. Like, it's just women are going around snatching men's peens out of their pants and telling them, give it to me. Like, you have it on the market. You can call the woman all types of names, but at the end of the day, you lay down with the lady. You can call her all types of bitter, black, and oh, she did it. You lay down with the lady. You gave it to her. It doesn't matter. All we're asking for is for you to be responsible and say, yes, there are men that do this. But because men cannot separate themselves from the problem and they have to be the UN spokesperson for men, every time a statement is made about men, they feel like you're talking directly about me to me, and I don't get down like that. It doesn't make any sense, and it's so backwards. Part of being an adult is realizing we're not talking about the people that don't do this. We're talking about the people that do this. That's what we're talking about. So moving on, women desperate for marriage has stopped. Definitely, women
I
are
didn't have to
realizing that.
answer the second prompt. I mean, we going
Okay,
Hold on,
well,
we're
I'm
just gonna
answering
do the
now.
first one, so no one don't feel no type of way. Anybody
Okay.
disagree with? Hold on, let me address something. Somebody shared the live out with Pub because soon as Pub left, Black Boy requests back up. I thought that was very interesting. Can someone share the
Pub
live
is
out
a
to Pub
bitch.
and let him
He's a
know?
bitch.
You said that.
No,
Y'all
no,
love
no,
him.
no. Please go on mute. I just found that very interesting that he requested back
What?
up.
Because I wanted to prove
No,
how you
but you didn't
just.
want to address Pub. That's the point. So please
I'm
stop.
just
Please stay on
speaking
mute.
because
It's
I
not your
shared it,
turn.
host.
I was gonna address Pub
Okay,
host.
I need you guys to mute. I am talking. I have two mods in here. They should be on your boxes. So again, you did not address Pub when he was here. You ran when he was rebutting you, and now it's not your turn. So you're gonna have to wait. I'm asking people to share the live out to Pub. Movie, I'm asking all my mods to share it out first. Anybody other supporters do it? Great. Yeah, I requested you up the second time. Yeah.
Everybody, buddy.
This dude is really up here screen recording my whole live. Okay, anybody have a rebuttal for a movie? Anybody have a rebuttal for movie? Okay, I guess not. Anybody disagree with Movie Boy and have a full rebuttal?
Got a rebuttal
Go ahead.
for this nigga with the camera, bro. Nobody give a fuck, bro.
Okay, I don't want him to talk right now. I'm talking about what movie.
All right, what movie said was complete BS. I ain't gonna lie to you. What movie said sounds like it was scripted, and it sounds like she did not have no real meaning behind it. It sounded like it was practiced for months, and she really needs to stop that shit. I don't know. I don't know if she's coming around other people getting influenced, but I think she has a lot of hurt in her past, or I don't know what to say. Like shit, let me just send this money gun now.
No comments on drops. Okay. Let me go to the next new guest. But matter of fact, let me do a announcement. Let's get the likes up, you guys. This is a freedom of speech. This is a freedom of speech live where you can stand on business. I want to hear your true thoughts concerning the topics. We want to go ahead and get the shares up. Right now we're at 99 shares. We're trying to get to 500 shares. So if everyone can share the live, that would be great. If you're on the panel, please go ahead and share the live. Again, if everyone can tap the screen and also share the live, repost the live would be great. So that we can stand on business and hear everyone's take concerning this topic. Let's go to BOK Betty. Welcome up, BOK Betty. We're just gonna go on the first one for now.
Yeah, men don't like accountability. Men don't take accountability where they put their D. Of course they don't, right? They want women to take accountability for their bad behaviors. They want women that when a man cheats, they want a woman to say, "Well, what did I do to make him cheat?" When a man puts his hands on a woman, they want to be like, "Oh, what did I do to make him angry?" When a man plays with her heart and wastes her time, even though she gave him all the wifely duties, been living with him, been cleaning his dirty drawers, got a bank account with him, been co-signing on his loans, lets him borrow her car while she at work, then she gonna be like, they want her to be like, "Well, what did I do to make him a womanizer and not want to take me seriously after I've been with him for 5 years and had 2 of his kids and he still won't marry me?" Like, they want women to take accountability for their bad behaviors. They literally say that I won't be a better man until you make me. Until you force me to be a better man, I'm gonna be a piece of shit. This is what they say. I'm not saying it. I'm just repeating what they say. They've been blaming women since Adam blamed Eve. If women were to really take accountability, ladies, and I'm just going to tell you, if you were to really take accountability, you would do the same thing that my daddy told me: go to college and don't be worrying about these knuckleheaded boys. Stop trying to socialize our young girls to be child brides. Stop trying to socialize our young girls to be young wives. Raise your daughter to be a wife. No, raise your daughter to be a self-sufficient human being that is going to go to school, get a career, get an education, be financially literate before having children. And that might not be till later on in life. That might not be until she's almost 30 or maybe after 30. Men will socialize women. Men will socialize other men to not be young husbands, to go out there and get their money up and to be financially capable of raising a family and be mature before having children. Yet they will socialize women, to be mothers and wives before they even could figure out how to be adults. So if you want to take accountability, ladies, take accountability that our Pygmisha grandmothers were raising women to be wives, and a lot of women were told that their eggs were going to dry up before the age of 30 and they need to rush and find a man to start a family with. But because they were too young to really figure out what it was like to be an adult, they got caught up with some ain't shit men. So now we have the opportunity to teach our woman that, you know what, your education and your financial literacy and your health and your mental wealth is more important than you getting a husband and having some kids. That's how we can take accountability. Eileen.
Wow. That was definitely groundbreaking. King, share the live out. Everyone share the live out. Please stay on mute until it's your turn. Anybody disagree with BOK Betty and have a full rebuttal?
I
Go ahead,
disagree.
Fly.
Full rebuttal. All right. So her father, unfortunately, taught her the wrong information. She failed her. Just the biology of us as human beings, right? You women are most fertile at 25. High risk pregnancy starts at 35. Pregnancy is not recommended at 42. And she just came up here and told y'all, well, just wait until you get old as fuck and then look for a husband. Get a whole bunch of money and some shit that doesn't even matter. Ooh, I got a trip to Dubai. Ooh, oh, motherfucker. And then ain't nobody mirroring your old stinking ass at 40 years old talking about you got a bank account and you got men don't pick y'all based on that shit. Your father fucking failed you. Ladies, get married when you're young. Build a life with somebody. Don't sit up here as an old stinking ass chick with moles talking about, okay, now I'm ready to have kids. We can put them on the sailboat. You stupid as fuck. You are dumb. That is a failure mentality when it comes to marriage and family, ladies. Don't get mad at me. Get mad with the creator. Talk to God. That's the way it's been made.
All
You can
right, Fly, you've been dropped by a money pow pow.
of
Again,
course.
Fly, you have been dropped by a money pow pow. If anybody wants to save Fly's spot, just go ahead and send anything higher than a money pow pow. You guys know me and my moms do not drop anyone. If you want to drop someone, go ahead and exercise your right to make decisions on drops by supporting the live. You can send a higher gift to save his spot. It looks like someone is sending it, but I will know when they drop the name. So if they drop his name, we know that. Also, if we can get it to 30K, we're almost there. If everyone can tap the screen, we're almost to 30K. All right, it looks like Fly have been saved by a swan. So Fly, if you would come back up and go ahead and finish what you're saying, and then we're going to the next new guest.
Uh-huh. You broke.
Wait, no comments on
Wait.
drops. But let me say this. If anybody wants to drop Fly, it needs to be higher than a swan. If you would like to drop Fly, go ahead, Fly, and no comments
Yeah.
on drops.
All right, cool. Maybe it's EBT, but going to be available. They might be
No
able
intimidating the gifters. Go ahead and get back to what you
to
were saying.
intimidate. All right. All right. Y'all can't fuck with science. It is what it is. You think you can go out there and make a living and get whatever. Well, that's
No comments
cool.
on drops, everyone in the comments. Are you guys dropping no comments or drops in the chat?
These
Mods?
these stank ass chicks so triggered. They can't even you comment stank ass people can't even control yourself in the comments cuz you old as fuck. You fucked your life up. It is what it is. Your fathers failed you. You can't get
All
married
right.
at 52.
Okay, Fly, you have been dropped again by a glowing fish. A jellyfish. Again, Fly, you were dropped again by a jellyfish. I'm going to screen record the comments. I don't see no comments on drops, you guys. I don't want our supporters to get muted for commenting on drops. Just no comment on drops, you guys. We're almost to 30K. Let's go ahead and hit that 30K. We're about to hit it now. So if anybody wants to save Fly, just go ahead and send something higher. Oh, looks like Fly was saved again by a diving whale. All right, so Fly, if you could go ahead and come back up. And actually, we're going to move to the next guest because it took some time. So we'll come back to you. Uh, Also, you're on coffee cup. Coffee cups get dropped. Also, are you there? Also.
Wait, I got saved. I got saved.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
I say
you're
some shit?
back, but I need to go to the next new guest because that took some time. Also, are you there? I'm gonna drop you and bring you back if you would like to talk. Um, Moz, can you drop also? It's not dropping for me. 100, you just came up. Please share the live out.
It's
King,
also.
Kings, go ahead and answer the prompt.
All right.
Just the first one.
Big women desperate. Oh shit. All right. Men don't take accountability for what they put they D. Damn, I'm gonna hit the second problem. But anyway, so accountability, right? It's all about dealing with your the consequences of your actions. So every time we hear these men complain about BNs, or child support and all that, that's them taking accountability. That's them having the experience of dealing with the consequences of their actions. You know who don't have to take accountability? You know who the Lord,
Wow.
what was that?
Go ahead, Kings.
Got distracted. I seen somebody's name. My bad.
Okay, Fly, you have been dropped with a Boo crew. Again, Fly, you have been dropped by the Boo crew. If anybody wants to drop him, bring him back, it has to be higher than a Boo crew. If you would like to bring him back, go ahead, Kings.
You said just the first prompt, or are we doing both?
Yes, go ahead and land your plane on your answer.
All right, we the most accountable motherfuckers on the planet. In fact, we try to show the way.
When you say we are the most accountable, you talking about men?
No, I'm talking about black men. I don't speak for all men. I speak for all black men. As the leader and the king of the black men, that's who I'm speaking for. I don't have nothing to do with white T, man. I don't have nothing to do with Mexican. None of these guys, they got their women playing by their rules. Or I was going to say in order, but I don't want to trigger nobody because I know how y'all don't like.
Go ahead and stand on business live. Just go ahead and say what you want to say. We don't have time for, I'm not going to say this.
So
I
I
don't
want to
want
say
to
about
say
the
this.
second shit. The marriage shit, yo, desperate. I want y'all to think back when you was a kid and they played you and told you about rainbows and it was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That shit used to have you looking for rainbows, excited for rainbows. That's what they used to teach us as young boys and men about marriage. But now the luster's gone. Now that shit don't mean nothing, and now everybody crashing out because men don't want to. They're going ahead and get in their box, and they're not even worrying about marriage because they know how it's going to end for you. There's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's men crying about marriage at 32. How you know what marriage was like already at 32? What was you doing getting married in your 20s? You feel me? That's crazy work. There's no reason you should be thinking about marriage, telling a young boy about marriage. Whoever was speaking before, talking about socializing into, like, that's not teaching. I don't know why she threw that word in there, but that's not teaching. We're not going to be teaching these young boys about marriage and the benefits of that shit no more. They're not going for it. They're not getting their life ruined and dying unalive by stress at 52. Shit not working at 30, whatever. I don't know the stories, man. It ain't mine. But I'm just saying, we got to live and be happy too. So if we see y'all living and being happy, doing what you want to do, no accountability for nothing.
All right, go ahead and land.
You follow suit, man. That's it.
All right. Anybody disagree with him? Well, before I get to there, listen, if someone saves your spot and you come up and then someone sends a bigger gift to drop you, you will get dropped again. You already came up, you were on the panel, but anybody can save you. So if anybody would like to save Fly, because he's getting mad in the comments, Fly, you can also save yourself. Send anything higher than a Boo crew. Okay? You came back up, but then someone dropped you again immediately. That's not on me. That's the way it works. So just save your spot. And if we can get it to 40K, we're almost there. Does anybody disagree with what Kings was saying, that all black men are accountable, the most accountable? Y'all agree with that? Or does somebody have a rebuttal?
That black men are the most accountable?
Bill,
No,
okay,
black
Betty, I see you unmute. Go ahead.
black men are not the most accountable. Black men, they cry and whine about everything. It's always somebody else's fault. Okay, if it's the CIA's fault, It's the government's fault. It's the judicial system's fault. It's the black woman's fault. It's welfare's fault. They like everything. Like anytime it comes to them, like they are still blaming welfare for them not marrying their baby mamas. The No Man in the House rule only lasted 5 years and ended in 1968. It has been out of it has not been enacted in about 50 years. In 2025, you're not with your baby mama. The government welfare don't have nothing to do with you not being with your baby mama. The government has nothing to do with why you can't get your family together. That you see black men out here rejoicing that children can't eat because they over here trying to look for ways to get coochie. Like, so it's they blame everybody for everything except looking in the mirror and blaming themselves. They are not accountable at all.
Wow, another groundbreaking message from BOK Betty.
Hey, real,
100,
real,
you
real
can go
quick,
ahead.
real quick before she go, poetic. Can you all please tap the screen? Can we get your help tapping the screen? We should be at 40,000 likes. If you're not enjoying the show, you see the gifts. You see the gifts. If you want to drop somebody, you see it's on and popping tonight. I promise you, it's on and popping tonight. We ain't playing no games. We came to play. Please, please subscribe to Poetic Ladies YouTube channel. Please send Go Popular Gifts if you have not already. Do your daily heart me's. Please, guys, tap the screen. We need to see that 40K ASAP. I don't want to turn up the comments on y'all. Like, come on, let's get this show on the road. Let's go. This Poetic Ladies Live. Go ahead and that's 100.
If we came to play, y'all got your friend fighting in the comments. Somebody sent a bigger gift to save him. Okay, go ahead, 100.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm kind of driving, so I can't really read the first prompt.
Okay,
But I was,
men don't take accountability for where they put their D. Go ahead.
yeah. For the most part, I haven't witnessed any of them doing so. Very few and far in between. I think the loudest ones are the ones that are not being responsible, and the ones that are being responsible, they're quiet. But this whole thing to push women young women particularly, to commit themselves to a life of servitude is crazy to me. It used to be that, even these men had daughters, okay? You're like, oh, go to school, get your education so that you can have a choice in life and make money for yourself and your family. Now it's went backwards to where they want black women particularly to go backwards, be less educated, and depend on them. For what? For what? What have you shown us? How about you guys, instead of competing with the black woman, your competition is actually supposed to be with other men. You're supposed to be competing with the white tea man, the Hispanic man, the Asian man, and the Arab man. All those other men, you're supposed to be in competition with them, not with your women. That there is a problem. We go to school for competition for the other women concerned. That's what we want jobs for. We're competing against other women in our job, other races of women. You fools have decided that rather than compete with other men, you'll compete with your woman. Do you know how foolish that is? You're canceling yourself out and you don't even realize it yet. How are you supposed to stand as a nation if you have nothing to pass on to your children? If we move into technology now, nobody to STEM, all that. Nobody has made any push to have any young black men go to school for STEM. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. But all y'all want us to do is go back and wait for nothing. It just makes me so mad. Anyway, you guys, I landed. I'm sorry.
Wow. Very passionate. Anybody disagree with her and have a full rebuttal?
Yeah, I disagree. Black men have never competed with black women. Matter of fact, you got it backwards. The competing that y'all started is what black men have been trying to cooperate with y'all. That's the C word. That's the code word that you mistaken what we do with y'all. Y'all came up with this narrative. Oh, I got my degree now. Y'all thinking you're increasing your value by trying to match the income of black men. Y'all will try to disregard body counts because men do it. That's competing again. Y'all look at your black man, and instead of looking at him like a leader, you look at him. One, you want him to be a slave, but you want him also to be your equal. You want to look at him and be right next to him, like we some type of match, or we some type of equal. If you look at just look at the race, just take a moment. Look at the women of other races, from other countries. Look at anyone, pick any woman you want in any country, whether it's less successful than ours or more successful, less progressive than our country or more progressive. Those women are cooperating. You are competing. You are thinking you're a man because you got money. You are thinking you a man because you dating. What's that shit y'all do now? Dating multiple. What the fuck? What is it? Multiple people. You dating multiple people at one time. You know what a good man gonna do when you tell him you dating somebody else? Gonna skedaddle. You don't get the fuck out your way. Go ahead, Shawty. If you want to try to, you can't even conceptualize a lot of shit that we have in conversations. You think you're going to be able to be a counterpart for two men at one point in life? You're going to be talking to two men, and one going to be talking to you with sense, and the other one going to be playing in your face, slanging D. And you're going to be going for it. And now your mind split, you're bipolar now because you don't know you're up from down now. You're lost. But you focus on that career, though, you're going to get that money because some man out there, let's paint the picture. Some man out there is going to be like, oh, she got money. You know what that man going to be? Broke. He going to be broke. He's going to have no bag, and you're going to look like a free lunch because you got money. So now they ain't got nothing to value on. He don't know what you look like. He don't know what you think like. He don't even need nothing else but a warm bed. And guess what you got? I got my own place. I got my own job. That's it. I land, man. We accountable, man. We trying to show.
Wow. That was not groundbreaking. We're going to go ahead and continue. Everyone that's coming up, please go ahead and share the live to 20 people. Maz, please confirm shares. Also, thank you guys for 40K. We're on our way to 50K. That's the goal right now, to get to 50K. We've been streaming for an hour now, so we want to be at 50K. We're having a late night live. Y'all know I usually go live in the afternoon, but we're having a late night live for you guys to stand on business. We're going to do one introduction, one rebuttal until we get to open panel. And then it's, y'all can pretty much do what you want. With that being said, let's go to the next new guest. Certified, I'm waiting for you to share it to 20 people. I see you reposted, but if you could share to 20 people. Mika, if you can share to 20 people. Let me just go over the topic again. So men don't take accountability for where they put their D. Of course, this is something that happens a lot, but it doesn't get addressed. Usually the blame is put on women when it comes to SMECs, when it comes to making children. Women are told that they're responsible for it all. So tonight, we want to talk about how men should be responsible for their own D. Wow. You know what? That shouldn't be something so hard to ask for. This is something that's not happening. Men are not responsible for their D. They're usually told that women control access, so that therefore they're not responsible. The woman's responsible for giving it to them. So let's see if this gets debunked or proven tonight. With that being said, let's go to Mika. Mika, if you could read the first one and answer it.
Yes. Men don't take accountability where they put their D's. They don't. They'll just put them anywhere and in anything nowadays. They don't care about if the woman is actually doing something with her life. They don't care about if she is stagnated like he is. They don't care about a lot of things. They're just They've lost focus. All they care about is who they can stick their D's in nowadays. I think that a lot of them don't even care about if that woman sticks around for more D. If it's a one night stand, that's okay. If it turns into something better, that's okay. But as long as they can stick their D in like an electrical socket into something, that's all they care about. I land.
Wow, that was groundbreaking. Groundbreaking. Very good point about the one night stand. Let's go to the next new guest.
I rebut her.
Oh yeah, one rebuttal. Go ahead.
All right. So the issue is we don't just stick our things in anything. A lot of the big issue is a lot of women community pee. So we really don't be thinking about it at times. Like, she just be so loose. You feel what I'm saying? Like, community pee is a serious thing. And it's like, when you saying men, like, if y'all didn't have, like, when I think about, like, when I was smashing, when I was out here like that, I was like, I felt like I earned it. It's like shit. She wanted to smash me. I was like, I earned this shit. And it's like if she decided to give it to me, and she giving it to everybody else, that's just community P. You feel what I'm saying? It's like yeah, we have accountability in where we put our shit, but we knew she was a 304. We weren't trying to get her pregnant.
So if it's
Let me say
community,
this: one introduction, one rebuttal, Mika, into open panel, so you can respond to him in open panel. Remember, it's a meteor shower to drop a mod. So Ron's a mod, Mika's a mod. If anybody wants to drop any of them, it is a meteor shower to drop a mod. Kay's a mod. With that being said, you guys, we're at 43. We're K likes. We're almost to 50K. Let's continue to tap. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're standing on business on the panel and being transparent. Y'all know this is a freedom of speech live, a stand on business live. So let's get to the bottom of this. Next guest, certified.
Hi, Poetic. So you want me to answer? Can you hear
We're
me?
just on the first one for now.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it says men don't take accountability for where they put their D. Absolutely not. These men will F a old lady, a young lady, a child, another man, and a chicken. That being said, that goes to show you where a lot of the STD is spreading in the community, and all the trouble that comes around, with them not being loyal and them spreading their legs open to everyone. Like, I hate how they say women are ran through. I always say that men are ran through, because let's be honest, women just started embracing their hoe phase or whatever. You know what I mean? Men have been hoes since the beginning of time. They don't get punished for their sexuality. They have the ability to explore their sexuality without judgment. So that being said, since they're not, punished or condemned by society, they feel like they're entitled to women's bodies. They will go as far as coercing women to get it. They'll lie. They'll do whatever they can to in their predatory nature, because they're not able to handle their hormones to get some. And that's why I mentioned the chicken. Like, in my country, Dominican Republic, you can find old videos from the early 2000s of men getting it on with chickens, because they were that horny that they didn't want to, that they just stuck it whatever was close by or whatever was convenient. And, them spreading disease, it puts mothers at risk. It puts wives at risk. You're sleeping around with other women, and then you're endangering people in your household. You're kissing your daughter on the forehead with lips that you had on another woman's cuckoo. You know what I mean? So it's like, the same way y'all want us to have sexual decorum and practice safe smecks, y'all need to practice what you preach. Because honestly, a lot of y'all like to sneak off condoms. And in some states, if you look that up, that's considered sexual assault. So is sexual coercion. So I would say, Men better get on their game and stop sticking it everywhere and take responsibility before you get caught up out here. Y'all need to invest in some PrEP medication if you know you're going to be spreading it open like that for everybody. Some of y'all like to spread your back door as well. And that's not me being homophobic. I just don't believe that, you should be trying to, how do you say it? Don't shame the people that are actually in that community when you're doing the same thing underneath it all. So, yes, I agree with the prompt. I land.
Wow, that was definitely groundbreaking. Not them trying to, well, not trying to, but actually having, some type of well, how should I put this? They're basically abusing they're essaying the chickens.
It's called
They're
bestiality.
essaying the chickens. The chickens are not safe. Nothing's safe around men. Not even the chickens. I
Men are
will never look at fried chicken the same. I think it was what Trump said, they're eating the dogs. Well, they're effing the chickens, they're effing the dogs, they're effing everything. You guys need to control your D. Control your D. This is ridiculous.
This
And
is a
that part is
rhetorical
funny, but
question.
there's
How
a
you gonna
portion of
tempt
this that
men?
is definitely not funny. Okay, I know we want to have a little humor here, but these dudes essaying animals and essaying, children, I hate to talk about it, but it needs to be uncovered. You guys need to control your D's. I'm going to go ahead and move on for now. Let's go ahead and start open panel. Let's start open panel with Movie Boy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I wanted to respond to something King said earlier. You mentioned women in other countries, but what you also failed to mention was that those women in other countries that are subservient to their husbands, they typically do not have a choice because women are not regarded to having their own education by themselves. And also, their man pays for everything. The women do not contribute at all. So if you're complaining over here that women are at least trying to give you a fighting chance of having your own degree and own job, why do you think you're going to go to another country and then be shocked and surprised when the expectation for men over there is to pay for everything? Typically, people like to bring up the Middle East, but what they don't, I don't know how it slips their mind. In the Middle East, the men pay for everything. They have rights over their wives, like they can actually put their hands on them legally. Women can take their husband to the police, and the police will tell them, well, that's what you should have done. What did you do to upset your husband? You married him. So I'm not understanding why people bring that up, because it's no better over there. And then you also said that you think that women we try to brag by saying we have our own bank accounts and our own jobs and our own degrees. That's because that's something that feminism has worked for. Men confuse feminism with misandry, and you think that feminism are misandrous. That's not the case. We do not hate men. We believe we should have equal rights and opportunities. Just like you should be able to go vote and go have a job, I should be able and afforded that same opportunity. I should not be reduced to either being a nurse or a secretary. That is what we're talking about. But what you think is that feminists go around telling women, do not get married, men hate you, and you're trying to come up with things that we never said. And then you also said that you think we're trying to compete. Again, like Mika said, BLK men make the least, and so because you can't compare with the other men and you can't compete with the money that the other men make, you go for the one that's below you, which is a black woman. Because in 2025, women make 15 cents less on the dollar of a man. So even still, we aren't even, we're still having to fight for rights in 2025 for women to make the same as men. I can't even imagine what the stats are for black women to be compared to that same dollar. And that's just for YT women. So when you come up here and you say these things, please bring your stats and your facts, because it doesn't make any sense. We don't have a reason to compete with a man. You're completely different biologically, all that good stuff. But what we're saying is we should be afforded those same opportunities, and we should not be reduced to being subservient robots or incubators. And I land there.
See, the problem is that you say you speak, right? But logic don't come out when you talk. If you're saying we're not equal, if you acknowledge we're not equal, then explain why would you be fighting to compete? Why are you fighting for equal everything? First off, you got the other countries wrong, flat out. That was just crazy to say in 2025, this big year, just because the other societies aren't progressive, or they don't see, you don't know them to be progressive as America, or you don't think they're as profitable and capitalistic as America. Don't You're not living under a rock, and this ain't the same narrative and propaganda they be pushing in your little feminist circles. All right, they're doing just fine over there. The women just
Ron,
understand.
Pub was adding you
Oh,
in the comments. You guys, we should be at 50K. I'm sorry, King. Give me a second.
yeah, you got it.
We should be at 50K, you guys. We're sitting in the 40s. We don't want to get stagnant with the likes. We want to push this live to the FYP. Let's hashtag FYP and let's tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get this live out there so people can know I am streaming kind of late, which I don't always do, every once in a while. So let's invite some people in by tapping and sharing the live. You can also repost the live to your story, but definitely let's keep the taps going up because the taps have stopped moving. So mods can compensate, but supporters and viewers, we'd love for you to tap also. Kings, go ahead. All right, we'll come back to Kings. Did somebody say something?
I was saying, could I finish what I was saying?
Yeah, let's share the mic because you just went and then he
You
was
lose my
going.
train
Kings,
of
go ahead
thought.
and
Okay,
give your
sure.
rebuttal.
You said who, me or him?
Kings, go ahead and finish your rebuttal.
No, I say you made me lose my train of thought, but it's obvious that y'all don't want to compete. The only thing that you fought for is the freedom to choose to let the boat sink. You're really not trying to be a wife, and you're still
No, we're
saying
not
that
trying to
you're
be
still
wives.
pushing that idea like men should be. If you're not trying to be a wife, then
Oh,
obviously
you
Nah.
trying to
men
go to
shouldn't
the
be
second one?
pushing younger men to try to marry women. We shouldn't be focused on that. We shouldn't think that's a goal. But you know what they do? They compare it. And you know what happens when men tell women that they're unwed or unmarried? They still get a nerve struck because they know that they're failing in life, because as the counterpart of the man that brought you into this world, you have no inclination to do anything cooperative with him. You want him to be a slave. You want him to be a yes man.
Please,
You want him
everyone
to
stay on
do
mute. Let's let people
everything you
in.
want him to do for you so you can enjoy life how you want. You're not trying, you shame pick me. That's the craziest thing in the world. Imagine living with somebody and now everything that you'd have to do alone, there's less because you have a partner, you have a teammate. Nah, but as soon as you get what you want, you know what? This shit don't taste as good no more. Soon as you get something you've been begging your whole life for, you know what you do? Change your mind. Change your mind, and now outside look good. Been in the house warm as hell. As soon as summer come around, I need to be outside. I don't even want my boyfriend no more. I don't even want my white husband no more. You feel me? You got this plague in your mind, and when men try to lead y'all and what's the word? Cure you of this freaking mental disorder, disease, you fight them. And the man is getting soft now because they letting y'all tell them what to do, but not me. I ain't going for that. I'm gonna help y'all get that shit out your mind.
Sounds like you're talking about a bunch of 304s, because real women don't operate like that. Then again, that's
They
what y'all
all
take
been operating
serious
like that.
nowadays.
Every woman in this panel been saying that.
Hold
What are you
on.
talking about?
Y'all give y'all full rebuttal so we can have a conversation. Certified, give your full rebuttal and land, and then somebody else can go.
Okay, well, according to what you said, it sounds like you entertain a bunch of 304s, which nowadays that's the standard for a wife. Statistics are showing more and more that men are starting to prioritize, commit to, and marry the 304s, the same one that they complain about and tell the average woman not to dress or behave like. So I feel like when you start talking, like making those talking points, you're not talking about real women who date with intention. You're not talking about real women who are looking for a husband, who want to be wives, or who really want to be a lover girl and experience love in its fullness. Like you can't expect the Instagram bimbo to want the same thing as you. She's there to collect money. She's there to take advantage of your mind, body, and soul to get what she wants and leave. And you guys keep falling for it over and over and over again because you guys prioritize how your meat feels and how an image looks over what is actually
Y'all
important. And
prioritize
that's
how
why
you
nobody
really
feels
feel.
sorry for you guys when you guys cry about, oh, I got hurt. There's plenty of good looking women out here that are interested in a long-term relationship, but you don't give them the time of the day, so you get what you put out.
So there was somebody that was talking earlier today that was basically like, it's the men you choose. This is why I don't take men seriously on this app, because when you let a man talk long enough, you'll realize that he's talking about himself. He is the Pookie and the Ray Ray. He's the man that was running the streets. He's the man that had the felonies. He's the man that didn't marry his baby mama, probably don't even see his kids. Like, so I don't take them seriously on this app at all. Matter of fact, the advice that they give women on this app is not even the advice that they want you to take. They don't want you to take that advice. If you said, you know what, when you said, oh, women should keep their legs closed, there was a whole 4B movement on this app, and the men slid down the walls. You're a man hater. They was telling you that they gonna keep their legs closed. You told women that they keep on having keep on having babies by 8 shit men, and the woman said we not having babies, slid down the walls. I just find it funny. If you say, oh, well, you need to govern your chastity and watch out who you sleep with, and women are out here saying, you know what, I want a man to work for it. I want a man to give me the soft life. Right, then here y'all go sliding down the walls again. All right, you say pick better. Woman's like, I'm not going to choose a man who got a felony. Here y'all go sliding down the walls. Y'all don't even like the good guy. Y'all are like, oh, woman, they never pick the good guy. And then you see a woman with the good guy and you call him a simp.
Y'all don't be with the good guy. What are you talking about?
You're not a good guy, King's Corner, and I
Well,
think
y'all
you should
claim
mute
I
your
don't be with
mic.
nobody, so then
Listen,
that
you're
don't
not a
matter.
good guy. So I think you
Oh,
want to
that's
mute
why
your
I get
mic
women,
before
because
we
I'm a
put your
bad guy.
business. No, well, when's the last
Which one
time you
is
seen
it?
your kids? Because the last time you
Which one
was
is it?
gloating with your chest about how you ain't seen your kid in over a year. So I
Charlotte,
would
when the
think
last
that you
time
would
your
want to
kids see
mute
their
your
father?
mic and not say
When's the
anything
last time your
because
kids have
you are.
seen their father?
When the last time my kids
That
have
Cash
seen
man
App
their
don't
for
even want
father?
to deal
questions.
with
What
I'm
is
you.
going on? Too many
married,
moms on the
you
panel.
idiot.
Cash
I
App for
said
You're
your
an
kids
questions.
seen
idiot.
their father. I don't care
You're an
what Russell
idiot.
Wilson you
When's the
got to
last time
marry
your
you.
kids have seen
Cash App
you?
for
Nah, it's
Okay.
cash out
questions.
for
Use
questions. My bad,
them.
host. But that man that you done
But
had
you
his
look,
baby
Kings, you need
look,
to
ain't
cash
you
seen
out for
sliding
you
down the
questions and
walls
or
stop
right
playing
now,
games on
King's
my panel.
Corner. The reason why he's sliding down the walls and he had to unmute his mic was because he knew that hit dogs holler, and he's one of those ain't shit men that I am talking about.
and it's the
And
reason why
look,
everybody
you
know
sliding down the
they
walls
be
right
begging
now. You slide because you triggered. You sliding down the walls right now because you
for you
know
to
I'm
talk
right.
to.
Look,
Wait till
I
it's your
wasn't even
turn. Let her
I didn't even
land.
say anything, but you can't even keep your mic muted because you know
Know my
you the
whole
ain't shit
backstory.
man that got kids that you don't even see, and everybody know it. Like,
You
I'm
know
gonna
some
land there.
fake backstory
I'm gonna
about
land
me
there
that
and
you
let you slide down
remember.
the walls a little bit more.
You've committed some bullshit information about me. You've committed it to memory. You know why? Because you're interested. You got a man and you're interested. I say some shit
You
and you're
think
intrigued.
BOK Betty's interested
You
in
be
you?
saying shit all over this fucking internet. But what you know, who you know, King's Corner. You know his backstory, whoever told you whatever backstory, and you went with that. You know why? Because you're addicted to the bad guys. You
You
point me
told
out
us
as a
your
bad dude, but
backstory, you
this
idiot.
motherfucker is giving you an idea of a thrill that you just don't have with your husband. He's boring. And then you're lying. Either you're lying
I
about
like
being married or
lames.
you married a
I like
cornball or a
lames.
nice
You know
guy.
what
It's
I call a
cool.
simp? Someone
That's
I've
what it
married
is. Now
properly, and
you're
it
calling
definitely
it a
ain't
simp.
you.
Now you want to call it a simp. These men be simpletons. You right. They be simps because they going for what a woman say and do and carry on with, even though they know they ain't no good. And why? Because of box. And you're telling us we don't have no accountability for D, but in the ages that you talking about, you know what the girls are presenting? box. You can see their body on a
Once
picture.
again, we're
They're
talking about little
presenting beauty. You know
boys.
what? If they cared about and they wanted to compete with men, they would be showing you what they doing, what they have. Not even what they have, because that's what men do. They'll be showing you what they're doing. If they got a craft, if they got a passion, if they're cooking, they would show you things of substance that would let
Okay,
you know
let's
what kind of
land.
person
I'm
they
about to
are.
go to the next new
But
guest.
all
Ola,
they
share
show
your
is your
live out.
beauty. So what we
Let's
gonna
talk
do?
about the men that don't take accountability for who they stick their D in when they don't see their kids in over a year and they sitting online gloating about how they don't see their damn kids. Let's talk about that because it's so interesting how y'all men be complaining about your baby mamas, but you chose them. Shouldn't there have been a sign that said that she was going to put you on child support? Shouldn't there have been a sign that said that you was gonna have a hard time seeing your kids with her, but
Hey,
yet
no
y'all
child
sleep with
support. I
them,
don't have no
and
child
then
support
y'all
kids.
have babies with them, and then you decide that once y'all not together, y'all don't want to see y'all kids, and I find that interesting.
All right, Ola, I'm waiting for you to share the live out. Movie, you're echoing. If you can mute. Okay, let me say this. It's so true that a lot of these men on these panels are hit dogs hollering. You can generalize and give a true observation, and they will get upset, go off mute, argue with you, tell the host on you, and all types of crap. I experienced that earlier, a hit dog hollering. So I definitely know how you guys feel because I definitely go to panels every once in a while, and it is crazy how these dogs holler. They scream because they know that this is the prompts to be a reflection of them, or something you said is a real reflection of them. Now, Kings, I don't know about you really. I really don't know what's going on there.
Facts, you
But
really do.
it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Ola, you can go ahead and read out the first one and answer it.
Hey, don't be fooled. Black Betty don't either.
Okay, the first one is
Yes, I do, because you're the one who said that you don't see your damn
First,
kids.
going to Ola. You don't know me.
He's a degenerate. Got it.
okay. Say men don't take accountability for where they put their D. Put their D. I said this in 2025. If men wanna be laying down with a woman that is not self-sufficient, a woman that don't have direction, somebody that you can't even ask, who are you? And she can't even identify herself. She's lost. I mean, that man has to be questioned. This is 2025. We hear this thing loud and clear that people keep saying they're strong, they're independent. And once you, I don't go where where I'm not celebrated. If somebody said they're independent, just leave people to be independent. Let them continue to be independent. You see? So there's no reason why a man should be laying with a woman that don't have direction. Somebody that she's not a problem solver. She is not agreeable. She is combative. You cannot have a conversation every time it's chaos. So if a man should choose somebody like that in 2025, and you think the beauty is the only reason why you want to pick that person, I mean, I really don't know what we should. I think the men are getting wise, very, very wise now. They know better now. They are not, laying with anyhow lady no more. So, and again, when you talk about where they are putting their D, the person that is receiving the D too, he has a lot to lose because a man can literally drop seed, more than 10 seed in a day. So the person that is at the receiving end, I think that person should also know what she's about to, because when you're doing business, you count your loss and your profit. That's how it goes. So the both parties have a lot of work to do. But to me, I think women is at the, she's going to lose a lot of time. She has to stay in a longer place. And then For the sister that was talking about Africa, I really don't understand how we do. This is 2025 again. There's ChatGPT, there's a lot of AI that you can look, thinking that people from the continent, they're just like a dummy. You tell them sit down there and they sit down. No, they just know what to do. Their department, they know what to do. They know how to do it. They let that man do everything. Why did I want to be fighting a man when somebody want to do everything for me? I just have to just respect myself, respect him, and then I have everything I've ever wanted. So why do I have to be saying no, I don't want to be independent. No, I'm just self-sufficient. That's what I want. I think that is what I want. I'm contented and I'm so self-sufficient. That's what, and a problem solver. So I don't want to be no independent, that independent thing, it makes a man feel not needed. And I need that person. I need the person. Yeah. I need the man.
Okay. All right. Anybody disagree with Ola and have a full rebuttal? You said
The thing about deadbeat daddy started like 3
oh
decades
my
ago.
gosh. I said
Nah, y'all
rebuttal.
need to hear
Can you
this
go
shit.
on mute?
Y'all have been raising
Hola,
the
you gotta
boys and the men.
realize that that the average man is not coming with that African cultured upbringing. We're talking about regular men that are here in the United States. They don't date or have the same costumes or mindset as men in your country. So whereas men in your country might date a little more intentionally, might be providers, might, have more discernment with their cocky, in this culture, it is celebrated when a man sleeps around. It literally is the basis of his manhood. If he chooses to be with one woman, he's called a simp and he's looked down on. But if he sleeps with multiple women, he's the man. Everybody bow down, high five. He gets all this credit in the world. And I think that that's the part you're not understanding. That might be true for Africa, but that's not true in America. When you date these beasts over here, it will 360 your mindset.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I was also married to a BOK man. So I really don't understand. And we've been together for 22 years. I think it takes two to tango. If you look at the word independent, once you make a man not feel needed, I'm telling you, you have to make him feel needed. That is where that ego come from. When you said I'm independent, it pushes that man away. And then who is going to bring the structure into the house is that man.
They don't care. They want to destroy
So
society.
that's the structure. For me, I think I want structure. You see, like now my husband is not home, but my children know what to do. I don't even need to say nothing. I just have to pick my call and call my husband. Everybody is sitting up. They know what to do. So you see, I have a 19 years old, and I'm not somebody that is big like that. My son is even bigger than I do. So I need somebody to challenge the alpha. I cannot make him a man, and I don't want to. I don't want to be collecting sausage. I just respect myself. I look at this man. I let my husband, my father, my uncle, my brothers vet this man, and they said it's good for you, and then we're good to go. But then I have to work on myself because I'm not perfect too. I work on my attitude and the way I present myself. So it takes two to tango.
And you're not wrong with that, but it kind of throws me when you say you need to make him feel needed, because I do get you, but I'm also not here to ego stroke. Like, you do have to have some sort of independence aside from just your marriage. Like, you have to be self-sufficient and have your own emotions in check. Like, if your wife, I'm not saying that what you're doing is wrong. I do feel like you shouldn't disregard your partner. But if your partner is solely here for if they feel inadequate and incomplete just because you didn't give them reassurance that day, that's something completely different. But moving back to the point that and also to respond to you, the country that I brought up was the Middle East. We didn't bring up Africa at all. We didn't bring that up. To bring back the point that I was making to Kings earlier, it was only up until recently, until 2018, that women were able to apply, that they were able to get jobs and also to drive. And even still, you have to be over 21 to get to be able to drive. And you also just now in 2019 had to be released of a guardianship form, which means you don't have to have a man with you when you go somewhere. So while they are progressive now, and we thank God for that, that is just as of recent. So that is what we're fighting for. Again, you are making up this competition that women want to be with men, and that's not the case. Me saying we should have equal rights does not mean that I believe we're equal people. We know that you're a man. Of course you're going to be different. But to drag it out so far and be so extreme to say just because I believe I should be able to vote, drive, and have a different type of job other than the ones that are pre-selected just because I'm a woman, and comparing that to you literally want to be a man and you're saying you don't need me, shows that you either feel inadequate and attacked, or you just simply aren't comprehending what I'm saying at all.
So my thing is this: if somebody tell you, "I'm gonna do everything for you," why do you wanna stress?
You're confusing what I'm saying. I don't know how to make you get it, but we're
I'll tell
saying
you
two
what
different
it is,
things.
Ola. They see the
Okay,
man doing
is
it.
Ola
They see the
landed?
man doing it, and they want to do it.
Look,
Hold
They'll
on,
just
I'm
get
not
you to
sure
get
if
the
Ola had
groceries out the
landed her
car.
plane.
They just want to be a man. They'll see a man, and
nobody wants to be a man, sir.
he'll
Not even y'all,
be.
apparently.
See, y'all
So
don't y'all get
You men don't even want to be men. That's the question. That's the problem.
taste the leadership. Y'all get a taste of kings, and then y'all be like, as soon as y'all see them, like it's human nature. I get it. As soon as y'all lay eyes on them, y'all wanna sabotage them. Y'all wanna destroy them. Y'all wanna bring
Why
them
don't y'all
down.
just date men? If women can't get right, how about y'all just date
See what I'm
men?
saying? And these are the solutions that,
Like
first
this
off,
is
is cash
this is
out for
so
I want to
question.
backwards.
Second
explain
off,
Yo,
these
men
are
something
the
don't
to
have a
you
pum
solutions that
pum.
they
about
come up
Ola.
with. These are the
The
things that
reason
come out of
why
their mind and their mouth when
nobody
you tell us
cares,
the truth
King.
of
Okay, we
what they
need to go
dealing
one
with.
at a time because everyone's kind of just starting to talk over each other. Now we allow people to land their plane. I had said, Ola, land your plane, but you didn't respond. So let's go to Kings. Give your full thought and then land your plane. And then we'll go to the next person.
And absolutely, the issue is men are leaders. And when y'all see a leader, it triggers something in you, and you want to sabotage him, especially if you get close enough to him, especially if you look at him and you like, I could do that. If he just breathe, walk on two legs like any other human, you going to be like, I could be that. You don't know what he made of, for real, for real. But you like, I could do that. I could be that. And then because you realize deep down you can't, you do everything in your power to try to fucking sabotage him or destroy him. Y'all been sitting here talking about how you want to compete. This woman she don't know me, but she's like, you know what? I gotta tell people he don't see it. You don't fucking know me, Black Betty. I don't care what Russell. Matter of fact, I don't care what fake backstory you came up with to come and tell the panel that you married in case motherfucker throw that in your face soon as you start talking just to validate what the fuck you say. You not a wife. You not. I don't care what man signed what. You not a
You're
wife.
not
You don't
married,
talk like a
so
wife.
that doesn't do
You don't
anything.
think like a wife. And
I
y'all
don't
don't be
believe in men
teaching
that
women
don't
to
see their
be
kids.
wives. Y'all don't
We
be
gotta
learning how
let
to be
him
wives.
land
As
unless
soon
you're
as
gonna drop
Ola,
him.
he come to land. As soon as Ola come around and telling y'all what y'all need to do to be better for yourself, you spit in her face. How dare you? You should be ashamed. Your mother should be ashamed. You shame your mothers. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't listen to clown ass men that go online about how they don't see
Prove
their
I'm a
kids.
clown.
You're a clown. You're a court jester.
Prove
You're not
it.
a king.
Prove
Yo,
it.
her man is loving up on her, so you
But they
definitely
getting broke. I'm more man than your
Listen,
daddy.
should just click
listen.
on her page and see
Like
she's
you
happy
don't even
and
have to
glowing.
worry about you don't even have to worry about it.
I seen that
You don't
clown
have to
husband
talk.
she got.
Yep, and
But
he's a
they
good
getting broke.
man.
I'm more
He
man than
actually
your
saw his
daddy.
kids
And your
today.
man
Oh
ain't
yeah,
He
even
they
actually
half the
spent
man
time
your
with his
daddy
jealous.
kids
was.
today, but you haven't seen your kids in over a year. So I think that you should just mute your mic, okay? And you should worry about maybe
You
giving your
don't
kids
know
a
me.
call. Yeah, worry
Stop
about
acting
giving your
like you
kids a
do. You
call.
don't know
So
me.
I want to tell you how triggered this man is because I hadn't even mentioned
Tell
his
me how
name. But
triggered
when
I
I
am.
started
You would
talking
love to be
about, look at
triggered.
you,
You
you
would love
can't
to be
even
have the
stop, you
power
can't
to
even
trigger
mute
a
your
king.
mic.
Go feed your
When
kids.
I didn't even mention his name. I was just talking about men who don't see their kids in general, and the way
You
that
spoke
he
on Big
jumped
Sean.
off of the mic, to defend deadbeats, it says a lot. But moving on, because I don't talk about him anymore. Moving on. The reason why you and Ola are not connecting when you're speaking is because the topic was literally men don't take accountability for where they put their D. And Ola literally deflected from the entire topic to talk about women saying that they're strong and independent. It literally has nothing to do with the topic, nor does she even try to tie it to the topic, but try to completely deflect off of men to now talk about woman. And that's the reason why you guys are not connecting with each other when you're having
Yeah,
these
she
back and forth.
she does that a lot. So, but I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, and I'm not saying I am
Hold
shaming her or
on one
anything,
second, you
but
guys. Okay, after she landed, I was going to say something. Be happy. Please share the live out to 20 people. Question mark. Please go ahead and share the live out to 20 people. Too many Pow Pows was sent to drop, you guys, but it was in the beginning of the live. I wanted to get to open panel, so I do have to go ahead and do those drops. Movie, you were dropped by Money Pow Pow by Ron. BOK Betty, you were dropped by Money Pow Pow by Ron also. And the only reason why I'm saying the name, which I usually don't, is because it happened a little while ago, but you could scroll up. If anybody would like to save please mute. If anybody would like to save their spots, just go ahead and send anything higher than a Money Pow Pow, and we'll get them back up here. But yeah. But let's tap the screen, you guys. Let's get the likes up. We're just about to hit 60K. Don't forget to tap. Zeus, I see you're in here. Let's see if you're gonna stand on business tonight.
Yeah, let's tap this screen, guys. Let's tap this screen. Y'all see? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Like, this is Poetic Ladies Live. You see, she even name dropped me on the drops. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it.
No comments on drops. All right. Okay, it looks like BOK Betty has sent
Fuck that.
a travel in the U.S. Again, it looks like BOK Betty has sent a travel in the U.S. Let me know in the comments. Well, you have to drop a meteor shower to drop a mod. Question mark, share the live out. Be happy. I did see you shared the live out, so you will be next. Right now, we want to get over 60K so I can go to the next person. Somebody has to start tapping. But yeah, so okay. So Ron, you've been dropped with the US travel. It's higher than a meteor shower. You would have to send something higher to save your spot, Ron. You sent 2 galaxies, that's not higher. So if you're saving your spot, you would need to send two more galaxies. If everyone can tap the screen in the meantime, let's go ahead and tap, 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 tap. Let's get these likes up and share out the live. Today we are talking about men don't take accountability for where they put their D. This is not about women. This topic is about men. I do not know why when the topic is on men, nobody wants to discuss the men. They want to go right back to talking about the women. And then we have some people that want to hide out in the comments. God body 30, Zeus. Y'all don't take accountability for your D. This prompt must be about you. That's why you're running. Once you come up, share the live out. Once you come up, go ahead and share the live out, you guys. This is crazy. Somebody needs to take accountability for their D. There's way too many single moms out here. There's way too many children in the foster system. There's way too many children. Dang, I don't even want to say what I was going to say. But yeah, there's way too many children in the system. Somebody's not being accountable for their D. There's way too many great cases. All
Now, Holmes, I
right?
want to say this.
There's way too many SA cases. Someone's not being accountable for their D, and it's obviously men. Thank you guys that we got into 60K. We're going to continue. God Body, share the live out. Question mark Zeus, share the live out. Ron, if you want to save your spot, has to be higher than the U.S. travel that dropped you. You sent 2 galaxies. You would have to add something to that to be higher. Let's go to Be Happy.
All right.
Be Happier.
Yeah, dealing with the first prompt, men don't take accountability for where they put their D. This is very true. I think most of human history has been about punishing, shaming, cloistering women, and punishing women for male behavior. I think we can see in the way that a lot of men are inconsistent with their expectations from women. The same men who are complaining and constantly neck yapping about body counts are also the same men who pressure women constantly to have sex. If you don't screw on the first date, then you are you're being told that you're going to be alone by yourself for the rest of your life, things like that. So the pressure is real, but the rationale, they're not rational when it comes to women because they're operating from a deficit mindset. Also, what the studies have shown, specifically on men, is that the higher their body counts is, the more promiscuous they are, the more compromised their relationships are, because it affects your ability to pair bond and it affects your ability to maintain a successful relationship. So I tell people, like, you can't spend your entire life chasing cat and then think you're going to flip a switch and magically become a good partner or in a monogamous relationship. It just doesn't work like that. And so a lot of them aren't practicing what they think is something that's good. So they're not marriage minded and they're not marriage material. And so until they dig a little bit deeper into the psychology behind why they're hypersexual and overly freaked out, why they derive so much validation from sex, because it isn't just about chasing the feeling. It's about power. It's about, some of them aren't doing well in life, so the only thing they can offer is their D. Also, is some unworked childhood traumas. There was a study done on pimps in Chicago, and they found that a majority of the pimps had been the victims of PDF files growing up. So I think that hypersexuality in the psychology circles accounts for a lot of mental health issues that they really need healed to do the hard work and go to therapy to unpack. And I'm gonna land my plane there.
Okay. Anybody? Thank you. That was groundbreaking, by the way. Anybody disagree with her and have a full rebuttal?
Yeah, I disagree.
Go ahead and give your full rebuttal.
I disagree with everything you said, actually, and it's a waste to explain that the pair bond applies for women, not men. The lies that you sold were egregious. I just, I can't understand, but the last thing you said, and now it slips my mind. It's just that when you imply that men and promiscuity leads to anything like infidelity in relationships, it's crazy because men know that they have that little issue, they have that little promiscuity phase, but by the time we ask for a woman's hand in marriage, we're settling down. Like, that's literally what it is. Women don't ask to get married. Men ask women to get married, and we're settling down. The problem is the women. Like, the problem is the women. We keep dancing around the truth of the matter. Like, if we have to talk about men, the accountability, the fact is that what was said before about these baby daddies or these deadbeats, I'm gonna tell the fellas one thing: get your shit together and perform as a good father. And if that woman don't get in line, she's going to run away with the child. She ain't gonna put you on child support. I'm gonna tell you like that. She's gonna put you on child support when she feel like you don't want to be a dad. She's gonna put you on child support when she knows she can't keep you in a relationship and she's trying to hold on to you while you move on and try to get your life and find your wife. That's all they do. But if we're gonna keep it on the men, yeah, the promiscuity bullshit, that has nothing to do with a man pair bonding. We don't pair bond. The fact of the matter is everything looks better or everything ends up being better because of the energy around it. And the parabundant only applies to women and y'all emotions. You're not ran by emotions.
Okay.
Could I rebut?
Well, we're doing one introduction, one rebuttal right now.
Gotcha.
So, you can respond to them in open panel. God body, if you could read out the first one, answer it.
Hey, poetic. You good? Hey, panel. Everybody's good tonight. Looking at this topic you got here, poetic. It's like you got to break this down, right? 'Cause there's different type of men, right? You women have access. Women have power and control over access to sex. They just do. But this also determines the man tax bracket, right? You have some. It says a majority of a lot of young men out here that don't have the resources to basically be even in this first category of being having accountability. They trying to fuck whoever they could fuck because they don't fuck. And when you as you get higher in a different tax bracket, you're very careful about who you put your D in. It's that simple, right? So there's a level of accountability at a certain level, and then there's a level of no accountability at the Pookies and Ray Rays. And so we got to break this down when it says accountability. Now, generally, men are basically hunters. So this is one of the things that is already in our nature. So we got to come to a point where we have to suppress that nature based on what we have to lose. But the general statement is men have to develop a sense of self-control. So a part of this actual question is true. But as you get higher in the total bracket, there's a whole bunch of accountability coming in, right? Because when you reach a certain level, and I'll land my plane with this, when you reach a certain level where I could say I am, and a lot of my peers, a lot of people that are around me, we don't see it as getting P. We look at it as, listen, I'm giving you D. So it's a different situation altogether. When you go to that bottom feeders, then you get that no accountability. And I know that's a larger percentage, but that's just the breakdown I want to break down. This general statement that men are not accountable for their D when women have control over access to sex. You just got to break that down a little bit. So a part of that is true when you get down to most of the men that you don't want. They don't have no accountability for their D because they ain't getting no P. But when you could get P any time of the day, whenever, by multiple women and all that type of other stuff, it is not that intense anymore. It's all about now who, what, why, and when. And so I learned my play with that. So pretty good.
Okay, I need Ron and Mika to get in the chat and get in the comments. Or maybe someone else in the live can help because I'm busy trying to stream. I cannot look it up. How many coins is a U.S. travel? And how many coins is a meteor shower? If someone can let me know. Because obviously we're not getting good communication. We can get it to 70K if everyone can tap, tap, tap. New guests, if you can share the live out to 20 people.
Travel
Okay,
in the
meteor
US
shower is
is
3,000. How much is U.S. travel,
1,200.
Mika? It's 1,200. I don't believe you, Kings. I need one of the mods to chime in. Definitely not you, Kings. You don't answer. Anybody have a response for God body? A rebuttal, I mean.
Yeah, I have a response actually. Do I have to say my age before I talk or no?
No. Right now we're just doing rebuttals. You have a rebuttal? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I said I said rebuttal.
Go ahead.
So, pretty much what I wanted to say is he sounds kind of insecure. He sounds like the man he was talking about who get no P. A lot of men who
The
don't
fuck you
talk to
talking
women.
about with insecure, bro? You
Is is that a
listen,
rebuttal?
get to it.
That doesn't sound like a
You
rebuttal. It
talking?
sounds like you're
Listen,
insecure.
stop being a
Hold on,
I'm
hold
not
goofball,
done
on. He
man.
has
talking.
the
What
right
You
you
had
to.
your
talking for,
yeah.
bro?
You had your chance to speak. Dude's name is
Let
God, by
him
this fact,
land.
but yeah. So it's like the insecure men who don't talk to women. Like what they do is they feel entitled to a woman's body, right? And they're talking about they don't get no P this, P that. You're the man you're speaking of. Like,
Hey, let
would
me
you not
get at
agree
this.
with
Let me
us,
get at him when you finish,
Wait, wait,
Tawad.
wait.
Cause
Wait.
we talking goofy shit.
All right. After
dude? Can
he
you please
goes,
calm down?
hold on. After he goes, we're gonna go to open panel. So let him respond to you, then we'll go to open panel. So U.S. travels 1,200. Okay. BLK Betty must have did that as a mistake then, because she wouldn't try to cheat. She don't. She's not that type. So Ron, go ahead and come back up, because I think there was a mix-up. It has to be a meteor shower or higher to drop a mod. She only
She is
dropped
that type. She
1,200.
a liar and a cheater, and that's why she did that shit.
Okay, be quiet. She does not. Mika, go ahead and inbox her that was not 3,000 coins. So Ron gets to come back up, so she doesn't think we just brought him up for no reason.
And call her a
Everyone
liar and
else,
a
if we
cheater
could
when you
tap the
inbox her.
screen. Kings, go ahead and go on mute while I'm talking. So she sent a U.S. cars 1,200. It needs to be 3,000 coins to drop a mod. So she sent something lower. So Mika, you could just let her know it needed to be more than 3,000 coins to drop Ron. Inbox her that really quickly so she won't think her gift wasn't honored. With that being said, let's start open panel with God Body.
Yeah, this goofy. Listen, I hate these goofy ninjas. You know, but when you get off with insecure, I'm breaking it down for you, bro. Listen, women are in control of their body. That ain't no secret. Nobody want to be in control of no woman's body. I want to be in control of my body. I'm a man. There's levels to this shit. Is what I'm talking about. So come off with all that crazy shit, but
You're
insecure
a
and
high
shit
level man, but you're
with the
bald, and you're on
with
TikTok
the
live at age
feminine talk. That's
37. You're high
feminine
level.
talk, bro.
Are you? Is that the
Listen,
definition of
you
high level
talking,
man? Being bald
you
and on TikTok
talking
live at
feminine talk.
36.
Listen.
You
I
even
got the
have
floor
kids. Do you
right
have
now.
family?
Okay, I got the floor, right? So what I'm saying to you is, pay attention to the topic and speak on the topic. Talking about insecure and all this shit, and talking about women's body, like you teaching somebody something. Women's body or women's body. You ain't gotta say that stupid shit. Don't be a goofball, man. At the end of the day, listen, there's levels to this shit. Some ninjas ain't having no sex. They don't have the opportunity to even be irresponsible with their D. They watching porn all day and playing
You
video
gotta say
games.
corn.
So okay, porn all day and playing
Probably
video
watched it. That's
games.
why he doesn't
You
have a wife.
understand? Then you got a bunch. Then you got a bunch of dudes like this goofy right here who basically with these women talking points in their mouth talking about insecure. Go take that to a woman conversation talking about insecure. You understand? Before you call someone insecure, you need to have a conversation with them. So at the end of the day, I'm breaking it down. Most and generally, most of these guys out here, they can't even find sex. They gotta pay for it. So this accountability thing, this goes on a different level. This for men who have access to sex on a regular basis. This ain't for those people talking about, or they're not sex in weeks. They lay with a girl. Girls don't even pay attention to them in any which way, shape, or form, women, whatever. So this is for men who got access to females. Sound like you ain't got no access to females talking about insecure, right? So I'm just saying this, brother. If you don't have access to sex, this don't apply to you. And listen, all the fellas know what I'm talking about. There's a whole group of guys out there don't have sex. They don't have sex. They ain't got no girl. They running around here. Listen, all they doing is watching porn all day. And so there's a certain level a group of men who got their shit right, who got their stuff in order, who have access to these females, and they could fuck any female come across that pay any kind of attention to them or show them any kind of like, and they turn them down. So I'm in the turn down circle. So this accountability thing, we're not fucking everybody out here. Like what? Like you serious? Our dick too important to be pushing in any and everybody. So that conversation with this on accountability, where I agree with Poetic with this particular topic, this is for the guys who are not fucking. They will fuck anything because they ain't getting no pee. And I line with that.
Wow. This is for the guys not effing because they don't get no pee. Men don't take accountability for where they put their D. So you're saying that the ones that don't get none, they're putting it everywhere because they barely get, I mean, anywhere because they barely get any?
Anywhere Poetic where they could find it because they watching corn all day. They ain't getting
Oh, they watching porn all day. Dang. Okay.
Especially if the shit ain't in order.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
saying
Okay.
is basically this. That's the reality of it is. So this broad sweep of all men in general. Listen, men have levels. Women may not want to have
So
no leaders,
are
but men
you,
have
well,
leader
I'm not even
roles.
gonna do that. I'm gonna let somebody else rebut you. We need some people that's on the panel standing on business. Remember, send a money pow pow if you would like to drop someone, put their name in the chat. But yeah, we need someone standing on business that's gonna even stand up to God body and give him a good rebuttal.
I just feel like the men on the panel, well, not all of them, God Body and King, y'all keep talking about women. She specifically is talking about men. You know what I mean? So it's just like if there's no way you can give an answer
You didn't just hear me
without
talk about men. I just talk about men.
She was talking about man.
without
You
mentioning
gotta
women.
forgive her, God body. She
King,
has
one
women
at a
mind. She
time.
can't
Let her give her
comprehend.
rebuttal.
You was talking a lot about women though before you got to men. She wants you to talk completely
No, no,
about
no, no,
men.
not what I
I was
want. I
talking
don't police the
completely
panel.
about
Just give
women.
your
You wasn't
rebuttal.
listening. I was talking
That's the
about men.
rebuttal,
I
but
ain't
you're not
mentioning
on
no women.
topic.
Facts.
Okay, we
Especially you,
don't
King. You're
police.
not
Don't
on
demean
topic
it.
at all. Like it's like you keep
No,
deflecting
you're not
from the
listening. That's the
prompt.
problem with you women. You need to listen, man. Stop trying to hear what you need to hear. Listen to what
No,
I
I
talk about
did
men.
listen.
I ain't mention no big pussy women, man.
I think you're
Ooh,
being
shit.
disingenuous though. At the same time, saying it's
Yo,
only the guys
this is a
who
high
don't
value man,
get
by the
no
way.
pee that will
This is a
smash
high value man.
anything that's convenient, right? And I don't think that that's genuine. We're being disingenuous because look at all the statistics. There's too many single mother led homes. There's too much STDs going up. That's why y'all men need to be on prep. There's too much, under on the down low. You know what I'm saying? On the down low business. That's not me being homophobic or anything like that. And some of you guys are going out here having sex with animals and chicken. You know,
You talking about
let's
broke
stop
niggas
lying
who
and
ain't
acting
got no
like
money,
y'all
man.
not out here
Wait, let
smashing.
her
Y'all
land.
will
Let her land. Let her
coerce a
give her
woman.
rebuttal.
Y'all will coerce women to get it because y'all can't control your own hormones. That you guys got to be a player and be a predator. You're trying to get with an innocent woman, preying on her innocence, manipulating her mind, leading her on when you know you just want to get that one thing and dip and then find a new victim all over again. Like if men aren't out here being irresponsible with their pee, then where are all of these statistics coming from? And I think it's for both men, the men that are not as attractive or whatever you're saying, and the men that are getting women. Somebody's out here doing the effing, and we want to get down to the bottom of it.
Yeah, the
I
fact
mean,
of the matter is, man, and we got to
to
use
follow
it
up on
before
your
we
point,
lose it. And we got to get this thing honed in tight. So when it's time to find the woman we want to marry, you got to be able to take care of her in that kind of way. She gonna leave if you can't. So these men that's getting their practice in, they really just, you know what I'm saying, riding the bike, doing their tricks, getting where they need to be. See, some of these boys, what God body said, some of these boys don't have that trouble, they don't have that problem. So they don't have that, they don't have a chance when it comes. They probably gonna get married for their money, like Black Betty and her husband. And they don't want that life. They don't know they don't want that life. God body speaking to us, man, who actually have to make the choice to turn down women. We actually have to go through
That's
the
grudge up
hot
here.
box phase because we literally got it going on. On top of that, we got our shit. That's a problem. That's a magnet for every box out here, and he knows it. He said it. Sick? Nah. See, I don't know why he got a
Certified.
man picture in his
Yo,
background, but
I
I'm
have
letting
God
you
body
have it.
receipts.
Certified.
So you're
Hold
telling me
on.
That was
I
crazy.
wanted to give her
orange
I wanted
shiesties,
to
and
address
he's getting
what
women? Is that what you're
Certified
telling me?
said.
Yo, this
Bro,
dude's
Certified, you
35
was
taking
on
shirtless
point for a little
photos
bit.
clearly you
with
have his
shiesties on
picture.
and
Alright, I'm
sunglasses
not
on.
Mel,
able to
what you
see
got to
whose box
understand,
her
I
like
ain't,
Yo,
that.
God
It
body,
must
this
you
is
be
wore
for
The
some
most
women
shirtless
that,
pictures
recent
with no
clip was
shirt
a
under it,
shirtless
bro.
picture,
Hold
man.
With
Look
dirty
on,
at
hold
shit.
yourself,
on.
man.
Everyone mute.
Bro, this
Everyone mute. I'm not able to see y'all box light up for some reason. But y'all could go on mute while I'm talking. Gary just came up. Welcome up. If you could share the live out. Also, we should be heading towards 100K. So let's everyone tap on the panel in the comments. All the mods. Let's all tap. Let's get it to 100K. Let me see. Next thing is shoot. But before I go to Gur, I'm gonna let y'all chime in a little bit longer. So I believe somebody was talking to rebut, I guess. Be happier was
Just
going.
be
Go
happy.
ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna agree with Certified and just kind of bring in some clinical perspective around what she was saying with the accountability. And I also listed some studies because I mean it's a fascinating topic where they were showing how promiscuity and hypersexuality actually negatively impacts both men and women, and there's no statistical difference between the two genders. And so what that's saying is a lot of people, once again, just to reiterate, the lack of accountability is also tied to impulsivity and a lack of emotional regulation. So if they aren't getting easy access to SMEX, then some of them once again are operating from that desperation, that mentality. And a lot of that times that turns inward to psychopathy, which is where you'll see some PDF files where they're so desperate they're not getting the attention from the women in their own age that they go lower and lower because they're trying to impress the opposite sex. You see you see them running away from accountability, from the actions. You see a lot of blaming going on. But I mean, if you can't, and also there's the justifications. Like I gotta have smacks, I gotta have all these because I need to be the man in the streets, or I gotta get in practice and everything. But I mean, women have a 80%. They're not even getting big O's. So the idea that you can practice your way out of bad smacks is just like not accurate. And I think that it does have an impact from what the studies are showing. Anybody can say anything anecdotally, but what they're saying is people who engage in these behaviors, there's something deeply, unhealthy in their behavior, and it's playing out in the quality of their relationships. I'll win.
Wow, that's groundbreaking. Let's go ahead and go to Gur. Welcome up, Gur. We're on the first one.
Hello. Good evening. Okay, so men don't take accountability for where they put their D. Fuck no. Hell no, they absolutely don't. I hear them on this panel all the time. When they don't take care of their kids, talking about women control the access. So apparently, as long as you open a door, these niggas are walking in. Okay? That's what it sounds like. Absolutely no accountability. Not to mention, I know dudes like that. I've like literally called somebody a 304 and then clapped them and turn around and clap Shorty Raw. You think that low of her, and you went and you raw dogged her. Raw dogged the joint. Yeah, that's what they be doing. Like dead ass. They are multiple baby dads. They have so many ABs. They buy so many Plan Bs. They pay for so many ABs, which I'll give them a little bit of responsibility for that. But they be just acting like, I can't say accountability because they be acting like they don't have these kids or these ghosts, you know what I mean, on them. Like they be up here talking about all the ABs women have. Men have the most ABs. Okay? Men have the most ABs. They stay sending somebody to the clinic all the time, regularly, clockwork, because they literally just always want to clap raw. I'm gonna tell you that's a fact. It's not even the ones that don't get it. I actually want to disagree with something I heard. If I can, I heard somebody say that the ones that don't get it, nah, it's usually the ones that get it. They be just out here wilding for real, for real. The ones that don't get it, they be a little more. They tend to be a little safer just because they don't get it, so they might only be hitting one joint. The ones that get a little access, I'm sure there's some exceptions to the rule, but I don't know. They be out here. They be out here going crazy. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, but I hope they start that child support at conception, since they celebrated the overturning of Roe v. Wade. So when they're still out here not taking accountability for where they put their D, and they're still pew-pewing up the club and impregnating women in states where they're removing Plan B and you can't get an AB. I'm hoping that child support starts at conception. Do you want me to just stick with number one?
Yeah. Thank you,
I'll
Gert.
let
That
you.
was groundbreaking. Let's go ahead and go to open panel. We're going to start with a rebuttal. Anybody have a rebuttal for Gert?
So, if we have no rebuttal, can everybody just share out the live, please, at this time? Let's get this room growing. Can you guys please share
Wait. This is a perfect time for rebuttal. This is not a perfect time for. I'm sorry, but thank you. That was coming hot and heavy. We want to get the light flowing. So, anybody have a rebuttal for Gert? Anybody have a rebuttal for Gert? Dang, now God body running from Gert. Damn, that's crazy. Not God body running from Gert. Damn. Oh,
Oh,
never mind. He was requesting back
lying,
up.
cheat ass
Hold
back.
on, he's requesting back up. Let's see if he gonna give a rebuttal. In the meantime, let's tap.
No, I ain't running for no girl, man. Girl's
All
my
right, go
girl,
ahead and start
right?
open panel. Give your
So
rebuttal, and then it's open panel.
Yeah, I'm not your
listen,
girl though. Let's be clear.
y'all are my girls. Listen, at the end of the day, here's the thing, right? Women are attracted to power and access. The more power and access you have, and status, you could fuck any girl who come in your vicinity, because that's what she's looking for. She's looking for someone to help her. You understand? And so at the end of the day, that's where it all derives from. Women get high of power, they get high of status and access. That fucking part that come easy when you reach that status. So all of this stuff, in most guys, they ain't fucking anybody. Because they want to put their dick in something that basically at the end of the day, it might be trifling, but the woman have to have a little status. You talking about these bottom feeders. You understand what I'm saying? You're talking about these bottom feeders, man. So I trying to separate the men from the other men. So the statement is correct. But you talking about all these dudes who spreading these STDs. I'm not saying that, guess what? Guys in the top rank here doing bullshit. I'm just saying at the end of the day, this men have levels. Your women is getting the room and can't find a leader. Men walk in the room and they already know who's the leader. And they gonna fall in line. Y'all don't fall in line. You understand? So at the end of the day, this shit run off status. This run off status, this run off power, and this run off of who you are and who you know and who you connected to. And so at the end of the day, pussy is the easiest thing to get in the world when you on that type of setting. If you think pussy some kind of magical thing, is somebody sleeping in bed wearing, but niggas wearing but getting a vibe.
Oh,
Sorry about that, niggas. And ninjas. You
damn.
understand?
Oh, weak ass, belly
Niggas,
lying and cheating.
they're
You be
focused, they're
lying and
focused.
Please go
cheating,
on
black belly.
mute. I
Man,
don't know
them
why
men,
nobody's dropping him. He keeps
listen.
interrupting. Go ahead. It's messing up the live. Go ahead, God body.
The way y'all talk about women is
Well,
so
hold
dis.
on. He's on coffee cup. Okay, so we'll come back to him. Go ahead, certified.
The way y'all talk about women is so disgusting. It's like we're
Let
not
me
even
break this
human
down.
to you.
Hold on,
We're
girl.
bodies.
Hold on. Let me break this down. Listen. There's different type of women out there. There's bitches out there who fucking. There's women out there who don't even listen. You can't even step to them in a certain kind of way. They don't even answer split call. They're not sitting in the room looking around and shit like that while they with they guy. I told me these women out here who actually guess what? When they come in the room, they scan in the room. They looking for something. They pussy jumping just like how the dudes,
You gotta
women
say
like sex
coochie or something.
too.
Can't say the P
The
word.
coochie. So y'all stop this madness. Listen, this topic is about men. I want to keep it on the men. Yes, there are some men out there, but these you talking about bottom feeders. As men status rise, men get very careful about who they fuck. This is very, very strategic. You think I'm gonna go lay down with something? No, listen. A rich guy rather spend $1,000 on a whore than to go fucking go deal with some kind of rugrat somewhere
You
around the place
gotta
who he
say
know.
like you can't say
Ay,
those
Dios
main
mío.
words like
Yeah,
that.
God, body,
you.
I'm with
Yeah,
do
I could be.
yourself.
I could be
Hold
wrong
on,
like
hold
Listen,
on,
once.
you guys. Hold on, 1 second,
I
one
You
got a
second.
understand? So
rebuttal.
so let me land my
That's
plane right
fine,
here, right?
but no, I'm about to protect my life. You can't say the H word. You can't say the P word. You can't say the D word. Like those words that's
Respect,
representing
respect.
any type of SMEX organ. You need to go ahead and censor that. So if we can send some Go Popular gifts and put some green hearts in the chat, and also let's tap the screen. We should be at 100K. We need to catch up. We have Mika and Ron here. If y'all could work the comment section. I did see a gift sent. Not sure what it was for. But God Body, go ahead and land your plane. God Body, come meet your mic and land your plane.
If you know you're not a whore, don't answer to the call. We're not talking about you. If you're a woman, keep quiet because you know you're not yet being talked to. There's whores out here. Excuse my French.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Are you
mouth on the
finished?
Okay.
live. She literally just told you.
Okay.
First of
Listen,
all,
there's
y'all,
women out here that basically giving it up. They're out here, and there's a lot of them, and they're young
God
and
body,
they're old.
as you be something you
So
mentioned earlier.
see, he keeps
so I'm
going
gonna
back to
so
women. That's my exact point.
no, I'm saying
No
I'm not talking about
accountability.
women.
Y'all need to just give
I'm
your full
saying
rebuttal so we can get the live
Oh
listen,
my
going.
yeah.
God Body,
goodness.
did you land your
Yeah,
plane?
I'm gonna
yeah. I
line it
want
right
to.
now, but these ladies
Okay,
gonna
if you
keep
want to
jumping in.
let him land his plane and then give a full rebuttal. Give
So
me one
ladies,
second now.
don't get triggered,
King, give me
man.
1 second. King, you were dropped by Money Pow Pow.
Bye.
Again, King, you were dropped by Money Pow Pow. If anybody wants to save his spot, just go ahead and send something higher than a Money Pow Pow, and we'll get him back up here. Again, King, you were dropped by Money Pow Pow. Godbody, go ahead.
I no.
Yeah, please. So don't get triggered, ladies. We're not talking about the ladies out here who respectable, who respecting themselves. Listen, we're talking about the men out here who actually don't have no accountability. But I want to identify these men. These men are men that don't have nothing. They're not getting it, and they're very treacherous. So I'm agreeing with you on that level. But you're not going to put all men in that category. That's not what's going to happen out here today. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna land my plane right there.
Okay, first of all, you being disingenuous because
Hold
once
on,
again,
1 second. King was saved by a swan. Again, King, can you guys go on mute whenever I'm talking? King, you were saved by a swan. So if anybody wants to drop King now, you have to send something higher than a swan. Also, Maz, if you could check the last message, preferably Mika, if you could check the last message I just sent. Go ahead, certified.
I said, the men. I mean, once again, God body. I feel like you're speaking too much about women, and then the way you talking about women is very nasty and disgusting. Like we're just bodies to be preyed on and laid on. I believe in my heart the average man has 1 million bodies because y'all will literally once again. You keep saying that you guys will only have sex with a certain type of woman, and she got to carry herself. That's not true. Y'all will have sex with whatever is convenient, especially if you quote unquote there are certain guys that aren't getting no poom, right? So if you aren't getting no poom, and and let's say an unattractive girl is gonna give you some, that might not be who you want to do it with, but you're gonna take it. You understand? Like men have no discernment with their pinga, as we say in Dominican Republic. Y'all give it to anybody. I'm telling y'all, I can't make this up, and it shows when you have children. Some of y'all baby mamas be looking like animal crackers out the box. So if you guys are having all this discernment in who you give it to, it really isn't playing, it really isn't showing when you guys pick out these baby mothers. And then sometimes the babies come out looking funny looking too, or with mental problems or diseases. So I think you just need to stand on business and just keep it real. There's a lot of men just spreading it, giving it away, and you don't have to do nothing to sleep with a man. You guys say it's more challenging to sleep with a woman. You men are actually a lot easier if you really want to talk about it like that. Because you men, you enjoy being sexualized by people, especially black men. Y'all enjoy being fetishized by different races of women that want the mandingo and all of that. So I feel like y'all don't have no self-respect. Like, y'all don't even know about sperm retention. Y'all just be out here just busting on everybody, getting into everything, making unnecessary soul ties with people. Y'all don't even understand the spiritual aspect of SMEX and why you should have discernment with who you sleeping with and why sperm retention is important. Like, it has wonderful
Sperm
health
retention
benefits
is a
for you,
myth,
and it
though.
even makes you last longer in bed. And like the other woman that got dropped, I guess, or left, was saying, y'all be so in a rush to get some poom poom, and y'all can't even perform. Most of you guys, y'all have gummy worm coming out your pants. It's not bouncing out like a low rider in California when you take your pants down. Y'all have to get some type of foreplay, to get it up. Y'all have nasty eating habits. Then you want somebody to suck it till till the milk come out or the leche come out, and it's like, y'all unrealistic. Like, at least if you're gonna be a whore, I'm sorry, I don't know if we're
Well, you
allowed to
gotta
say
say
that.
304. Give
At
me
least if
one
we're gonna, if
second.
you're gonna be,
Y'all gotta watch y'all language. I gotta protect my live. Let's put some green hearts in the chat. Let's send some gold popular gifts to protect the live. Kings, you were dropped. Yeah, you were dropped by a jellyfish. Again, Kings, you were dropped by a jellyfish. If anybody wants to save Kings, just go ahead and send something higher than a jellyfish. And we're almost to 100K, you guys. Let's continue tapping. This is getting interesting. Seems like the men have, you know what? Tonight it has been black men versus accountability. Not one man has come up here and took accountability. That you guys do not take accountability for your D. They have not admitted it. They have not been honest concerning this at all. I'm not sure what's going on at all.
Let me go down.
Let's go to certify. You can finish what you're saying.
yeah, I was just saying that, just to land my plane, that y'all not having discernment with who you sleep with. You guys will sleep with anything, anybody, as long as they'll give you some. You don't treat women with humility. You see us as bodies, and that's what makes you dangerous. You prey on women. You have all these different humiliation and manipulation techniques to get some. You guys are out here spreading babies, spreading soul ties, not eating right in the first place. How you gonna spread it open and you're not even eating the right foods? You're not drinking water. You eating Burger King and all kind of garbage, but you want somebody to, get your leche out with their mouth. You understand? Like, you don't have no sperm retention. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just telling y'all, sperm retention, it will really help y'all with your mentality. It help you last longer in bed. It help you stay stronger in bed instead of being lopsided and gummy like most of you guys have. Like it really shows like who's really out here being a good person and keeping their D to themselves, and then who's being a 304, because most of y'all are 304s, and you can see it because the bottom of y'all sack is saggy. There's no
Ew, the
firmness when
bottom
you
of
touch it.
Sassy
It's
and
real
Saggy is
saggy,
diabolical.
and that's the part that lets me know that a lot of you guys are ran through, and I land my plane.
Not the bottom of you guys' sacks are saggy. Is this true, God body?
Yo, she wildin', man.
I
She
want
wild.
to
Listen,
rebut her. I want to rebut her. It's not
you
body, but
talking to
that
the
was too much.
dudes.
I
You
want to
sound like
rebut
you.
her. You hear
Well,
me
hold
Go
on.
ahead,
clearly?
go
Ask
ahead,
God
Ron. Go
body.
ahead, Ron.
Ask God body.
I want to rebut
Listen,
her.
listen.
I want to
Well,
rebut
I'm
her.
gonna let you.
Hold
I'm gonna let
on.
you
Only
slide.
for
I'm gonna
God
let you
body,
slide.
it's going to be open panel. Ryan can still get in. So I already said I want to hear God body. So I'm not sure why he's getting muted.
Hey, I'm
But
for. I
wait.
didn't meet him.
Oh, okay. So a fireworks was sent. Hold on. This is that messes up the flow. Let me just mute y'all because y'all having some issues. A fireworks was sent to save King, so we'll go ahead and get King's back up here. Levi, I'm gonna block you. You come to my live just to watch me. You're here for hours and you don't tap the screen, don't share the live, you don't participate anymore. Ever since I rejected you, you do not even support the live. You need to take accountability. You should not try to make me suffer because I don't want you. This is getting crazy.
I'm
This is
sorry.
how you men act on TikTok. It's really crazy. And you probably have a saggy ball.
God, that's tea. Poetic.
God
I'm
body.
sorry.
God body, go ahead.
You're the third person whose inbox he been in.
Yo,
That's
see,
crazy.
listen. At the end of the day, right? You could out of the mouth the heart speak, right? So with most of these women, when they talk about all of this, these guys who they talk about, this the people who they round, this around. They just the people who they experiencing saggy nuts and fat guys and all this type of other stuff, and men who have a problem with this. Listen, when you reach a certain level, you eating right, man. You taking care of your body. You in the gym. Go check the profile. It's a different area in this when you did. So I'm agreeing with you women that there are men out here, you guys describing that's who y'all are experiencing. But I'm saying to you, there's a certain account of men out here that have to take accountability because guess what? They got too much to lose. Pussy is, excuse me, sorry. P is not that important when you reach a certain level. You ain't willing to risk and put yourself or put your after you to work so hard to build yourself. Listen, it takes us a long time to build value. Y'all come with value. And listen, women out here, let's agree. Women out here, that's all they giving is their body, Miss Certified. That's what they come in with their body. Go check Instagram on their body. They're not coming to listen. You might be a smart, intelligent young lady and what's not that and got principle and all this other stuff. And you could listen, all these quoting the book smarts and they cool. It's good to come with the book smart and statistics and all. I'm talking about experience. So when you reach a certain level, P is not that important, certified. It's not that important. Trust me. Right? And when you
You
when you when
always
you
got a
get
5 minute response, but don't answer what Poetic asked you. She said about some saggy balls. You talking about everything but
I
like.
say I say, Gert, that's the man who y'all experience these saggy balls. It seems like y'all talking about these saggy balls. So y'all experiencing these saggy balls. You see what I'm saying? Y'all experiencing these guys.
Go
Y'all
put your
experiencing
balls
these
on some
guys.
ice or something and lay in the
I'm just saying, you
sand.
just brought it up. So y'all experiencing these guys who can't get it up. You these big
I didn't bring
these
nothing up.
guys.
Nice
This
try.
what you're talking
Can't
about.
cook, bro. It's cause
You
certified
you
can't cook. All she could
you
do is go
said
to
Kings,
Burger
no, let
King for
him
that D.
land.
you
Let's
listen.
hear God
I'm
body.
I'm a
Let
line
him
right now,
land.
certified. You get it, Ron. You get it. Listen, these women talking about the experience. They're talking about these men. They're talking about their experience. That's what they're talking about. So y'all need to get your act together and stop dealing with these saggy ball, can't get it up, guys, and all this stuff. So y'all can have a different experience and have a different conversation in your mouth. It's apparent y'all ain't reached to the level where
God
y'all
body,
reach
can you just
men who
come up,
Boss,
basically
man?
boss, they
Can you
doing
can't
come
nothing
up?
cook, boss.
less.
Listen up, boss. They
I don't
can't
know
cook.
why
Kaki
Kings is not a good one. Like you need to go on mute and wait your turn. God body, can you go ahead and cam up?
Listen, oh, thank
Can you cam up, God body? I just sent you an
all
invite.
right.
Huh? I just sent you an invite. Could you cam up? Can y'all hear me? God body, why you not talking no
Nah, I
more?
only hear somebody begging God by to come up.
Okay, Kings, shut your mouth. God body, could you go ahead and cam up? Now he don't hear. He played too many
I
games.
listen. I tell you already. Listen, poetic. I don't cam up one
That
day,
was
but I can't.
earlier. That was hours earlier. Go
Yeah,
ahead
but
and cam up.
listen. I got a lot of things going on right now. I can't cam up right now. You
You
see?
cannot talk all
I
this shit
can't
about
cam up
how
right now.
fine you are and you can't cam up.
Might go
All right,
check
I'm
the
gonna move on.
profile, man.
All right, I'm gonna move on. Boss man, share the live out. You'll be next. It's open panel.
See, these women are talking about all of this stuff that they deal with. That's what he said. Y'all deal with these men. Y'all don't know how to connect the dots. If your man joint soft in the middle or whatever you want to call it, y'all juice for him, cook for him, do something proper for him. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe he just don't like you. Maybe he don't like you, stressing that man out. If you was his peace, that shit would be brick in the morning and you could just roll over in it before you get your day started. Be happy as hell, waiting to come home and cook everything that man asked you for. But see, you know what you want to do? You want to have Burger King. You want to get fast food, lay on your phone and scroll TikTok, kick your feet up and get your back blown dumb out and then roll in and go to sleep. That's it. That's what your day is. You go to work, put all the effort into serving, customer service or whatever you're doing, working at the cashier. Come home and you ain't cooking nothing. You ain't feeding that man nothing. He
All
was
right,
at work.
Kings, you've been dropped by a diving well.
Bye, King.
Please, certified. Laugh on mute while I'm getting the announcement. Kings, you have been dropped by a diving well. If anybody wants to save his spot, just go ahead and send something higher than a diving well. Again, Kings, you were dropped by a diving well. We're almost to 100K, you guys. Boss man, share the live out to 20 people. I'm certified. Go ahead and start open panel.
I feel like he always gets dropped just in time. Because honestly, I don't know what he's talking about. He's talking about cooking and the men that we deal with. Look, I don't deal with men who can't get it up. That's number one. But I've heard stories from other women that the guys... You ever heard of Jessie, this Haitian girl? She used to make a video, like funny videos, and she would talk about men having the gummy worm downstairs, meaning like it's flipping and flopping like a little
That's
fish.
disgusting word.
Yeah, like she would talk about it's flipping and flopping like a little fish. They don't even be standing up, you know? And then like
That's sad. I think those are the red pills. Those are the men who hate women.
Because why you can't get it up and you in front of an attractive woman? Like that doesn't make no sense. Like y'all be in such a rush to get some punana, right? And then y'all can't even, you know, make anybody, you don't even hit the G spot, most of you. Y'all don't even know what y'all doing. Like I'm really trying to understand. That's a waste of D. That's a waste of D. To be out here trying to get with every toto in the planet and you're not even giving it up the way it's supposed to be given up. Like, humble yourself, do some sperm retention, read a damn book, eat some vegetables, eat some fruits, drink some water.
That's not going to grow that D no matter how healthy they get.
It's not, but at least they can freaking get their stamina together, get their hardness together, because they out here giving this whack stuff around, and nobody wants that.
I think. Can I respond now?
Go ahead.
What is Boss up there doing?
Ron, let's let Ron respond, and then Boss, you need to share the live. Share the live.
I'm already tired, so shit.
Stop, body. Don't go running. Don't let me find out your D small. I'm joking. Warn me. Okay.
All right, long story short, bro, Boss man, shout out to a lot of 20 people. All right, this is how we gonna handle this. All right, damn, mute, nigga. All right, so certified. I hear what you saying, but it's like I've been that guy with the gummy worm. You feel me? But
what
it was
the fuck?
She talking about this flip flopping everywhere. It wasn't no gummy worm, but I know what she meant by it. But usually
you been that guy?
Oh, listen. It's a point to it. It's a point to what I'm saying, and it's like the girl just wasn't unattractive. She made my shit shrivel up. It was like, damn, this girl is like, It's like, shit. What does she have on a girdle? What the fuck? And I used to see all this shit pop out, and I just can't even get hard no more. It's like, damn, my shit just went soft in the motherfucker. You made my shit go straight noodle mode. But it's crazy. It's crazy. You say all these men need to get these stamina. Nah, you fucked up a nigga stamina by not hitting the motherfucking treadmill. Not hitting the motherfucking Stairmaster. Not hitting the motherfucking Pilates. Not hitting the motherfucking abs. Not hitting the motherfucking pull-ups. You wasn't doing none of that shit. Then you want to wonder why a nigga get unattractive. When you talk about some, he got a noodle, he got a gummy worm, he got a gummy worm. Nigga, you unattractive. Y'all want to have this fucking facade where you look in the mirror. Oh, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. You be telling yourself you fine every fucking day, and you just pay.
The whole
Hold
Who
on.
muted him?
No, I got a phone
Oh,
call.
okay.
I got a phone call, and y'all be painting this facade to yourself every day, saying that I'm gorgeous, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm that, and you ugly as fuck. And in reality, and y'all talk about some niggas fuck anything, hell yeah. Where you think we got the fucking paper bag? We'll put a paper bag over her head and smash. Come on, get the fuck out of here. These crazy ass crazy ass
I
women
mean,
do
she was ugly before
damage.
you tap. Bro, don't.
and
I wouldn't
that
sit up
just
here and say they don't have
Oh
proves.
no.
my gosh.
I'm
Let's
Right.
get
saying,
I
it
wouldn't
back
sit
to
up
wait,
here and say they don't have
Orlando.
no big. They don't have no.
The fat
They
on
don't
my
have no
no, bro,
oversized, beautiful
Oh my
bro,
women.
God,
bro.
take
How
your
you
ass
gonna
out
cut
of my
me off, bro?
body,
How you
girl.
gonna cut me off?
The
How
only
you gonna
fat I
cut me
got on
off?
my
Ron, go
body
ahead
is on
and
my
land.
I wasn't
ass.
talking. I wasn't talking
Unless
about
you're
you.
going
I
to
wasn't
drop
talking
him with
about you. I was
immediate
speaking in
shower.
general. I was speaking in general.
This
I
here
wasn't even talking about you.
shit.
Oh, yeah, but I
I
couldn't
said the
speak
name that you
general on your
said. I
panel
was just
without you
saying the
letting your
name you
mods
said. I
attack
wasn't
me,
even talking
though.
about you.
I
I
couldn't
wasn't
speak
even
in
talking about
general,
you.
Ron.
I was speaking in general.
Earlier today, I couldn't speak in general without your mods attacking me. But now you're trying to say you're speaking in general, and you get
I
mad
am
with
speaking
someone
in
unmuted.
general.
So
Hey,
remember
hey,
this
hey,
shit.
hey, and you
And I'm
told
going to
me hurt
save this
dog
clip.
holler. And you told me hurt
And
dog
I'm going to save
holler.
this clip. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You
Finish your
told me
point.
hurt dog holler. Hey, I wasn't talking about
No,
her. I
I'm
don't even know why she
saying,
even had to do
give me
all
that
that. Like,
same
damn.
grace, and don't let your mods try me again. But go ahead.
You am I. All right, that's crazy. I wasn't talking about her, but I'm talking about something like, damn, that's crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I land right there. You made me forget my point.
Go ahead. You was talking about the gummy worms.
No, how I'm gonna respond to my face.
He was trying to say about how women like themselves and feel about their appearance, but this just proves the prompt. This proves the prompt. You saw Shorty, you already knew that you didn't really find Shorty attractive, and you still trying to stuff her. That's the whole point. Boss, like you getting on my nerves. Like chill out. You ain't even been introduced yet. But anyways, that's
You
the
can't
whole
even
point.
share the live.
I
Yeah.
shared it already, like
No, you
30
didn't.
people.
Share it now.
And go on
I
mute
shared
while
it
you
30
do it. Can
people,
you go
man.
on
Y'all
mute while
wild.
you do it?
You
This is a
cannot.
lie. Damn. But anyways, yeah. He knew he didn't find Shorty attractive. And he still stalked and gawked and took her home and offered her the gummy. The audacity. The audacity. And then we got people like God up here talking about what they do, like men with status. Y'all don't, black men, y'all don't got no status. The white tee man got his boot on your neck, been, has, will, still, feel, whatever. Y'all don't have no status. Y'all just out here running around trying to clap things to feel better about yourself because you didn't get the dream you were promised. Because you aren't leading in any other form. So you kind of, compare egos with your boys on the block about who's clapping the most and oh I hit that and all of this other weird shit. And ain't went and got tested the first. Y'all wait for y'all status based off of your shorty. You let your shorty go get tested and think that tells you what you got. That's what y'all do. Y'all don't even make doctor's appointments. Your shit got a real life be burning where you can't even function for y'all to go. Because y'all trifling like that. Because you have no accountability. You have no standards. You have no money. You have no options. You hit anything. And then even when you get some lady that decides to be good to you and stick by your side, on her time, you still trying to put your little pains in anything that'll let you. And the real reason that most of y'all ain't got nothing, because I don't know if I told y'all this before, but there's a link between hypersexuality and procrastination. They have the same effect on the brain. Dopamine, okay? The same feelings you get from hypersexuality is what you get for procrastination. So yeah, you just run around trying to hump all day to feel better about yourselves, and it leads to you having absolutely shit in life. So all of this, oh, if you get it, no, y'all don't, and y'all don't have nothing. You keep trying to talk about men in the black men in the masses, like most of y'all doing well. Y'all not. Y'all just chase skirts. I land.
Okay, definitely, girl is standing on business. Let's go to Boss Man.
Yeah, how y'all doing, man?
If you
But
can read out the first one and answer it.
men don't take accountability where they put their D. I say 100%. I say 80%. 80% of men. I think it's like this. When a woman go to pump gas, go to a grocery store, anywhere she going in life in public, that man that's approaching you, he not your knight in shining armor. That's just facts to me. You know what I'm saying? If I was y'all, I'll raise your daughter the same way. This 80% of men ain't shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to toot women horn. It's just that's the truth. I played on both sides of the grass. I'm married now. You know what I'm saying? But women
Both
desperate for men.
sides. So you was doing all that interrupting just to be a both sides bandit. Okay.
No, I'm saying
Anybody
both sides
disagree
in the
with
sense
him?
of I came
Hold
up.
on.
I disagree with him
Okay,
because
Y'all
go ahead.
cut me off already. I ain't
this
even
is
say.
so disgusting that they
We're
want
just
to
Yeah,
on
you
the
talk
just
first
cut me
one.
off right here. Let me
We're
just
just
after.
finish
on
my
the
question.
first one. Let her give her rebuttal.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I think they're disgusting because these are the same men that walk around worried about a
Hmm.
woman's body count, and they go and get married after they're ran through. Talking about how he used to do that, and now he want to sit here and talk like he's better than somebody because some poor woman took him and his 47 bodies. All these
Hmm.
ghosts just lingering around his peen. He
Right
probably
now,
he probably has something. I'm gonna keep it a bean. He
I'm i I'm
probably
I'm
has
gonna
something.
just I'm gonna say this. When I talk about me, my name ain't on here, but Mac. I gave every woman in life, on my kids' life, I gave every woman in life a obligation to be with me.
Don't talk about your
No, no,
personal
no,
life
I
in
ain't
here,
going
bro.
personal. Ain't no personal. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
man.
I gave
Don't do
every
that.
woman an obligation to be with me. You know, she bringing up personal. I said that mean I told you what I was on, and you had a choice to make. I'm gonna
That's
stick
the
by
wrong.
him or I'm
That's
not.
the
What
wrong
I'm
word
saying
for
is,
it.
what I take accountability for
Word is
today as
not
a
obligation, you idiot.
hold up. What I take accountability for today, I knew that woman liked me so much that she was gonna say yes anyway. She was gonna stick by my side anyway because she liked who I was and whatever it may have been. But as what I'm taking accountability for is that part.
I don't know
So
who
when
you
I say I
are.
played both sides, when I say I played both sides, I'm saying that I was on the side where I had my player days, and now I look at it back as like that ain't no shit to sit up here and toast to and congratulate to. Cause if I walk in the store today and I see some men talk about her right here, I had her like 40 times, and I told her I was gonna be her man. She fell for it. I checked that young man. You see what I'm
How they
saying?
want
I
to look at
outgrew
it
that stage.
different
Is what I'm
after they
saying.
get their rocks off. Funny how they want to look at it different after they get their rocks
Yeah,
off.
that's what it's
Or
about. But
after they pass,
that get back
It,
He
that
just
get back to
said
my
that's
point.
what it's
That's what it
about.
take to be a man in this
after
world.
they
That's
spread their seed all
yeah.
over
But
the damn land.
I never judge
Now
no
it's
woman on this
that
panel.
ain't what we should be doing,
Nah, if a woman wants to
sir.
be this, if the woman want to play the same role I play, I would never judge her for that. That's the
She
choice
didn't
she
play
made.
the role. You said obligation. This
Girl,
is
why
what I'm
you
saying.
interrupting him, man? Let him
First of
talk,
all,
man.
don't
Girl,
talk
let
to
him
me.
talk,
Don't.
girl. Let him talk, girl.
Hold on, why we muting her? It was actually her turn and he interrupted her. She was responding to him.
Go ahead, girl. My bad. You got it, bro.
Exactly. Dirty God body. Anyway, in my business as per usual. I told you you a trick. If you ain't tricking, don't talk to me. Anyways, yeah, out here spreading your seed all wild, and now that you got your rocks off,
Hmm.
and your D probably don't work, you need a honey pack or something. Now you want to chill and get wifed up. And then like the ignorant shit you say, I know you weren't being clear with these women because you said I gave her the obligation.
I did.
You gave yeah, that's not the right word. The hell are you
That is the
talking?
right word. I
It's
told her
not.
straight up. I told her
It's
straight
not the
up. I'm
obligation.
not ready to settle down.
You mean option? Like what the fuck are we talking? This is crazy. This is crazy. He gave her the obligation. I can't even. I gotta go on
This
mute.
is sad because I love black men. And he doesn't even know the difference between option and obligation.
it, if I can, it amazes me how many repeated offenders we have to come on these panels. No, reformed offenders, we have to come on these panels. And because they feel like they have got their lives in line, they want to come and speak on what they did. But are they living the life that they say that they're living? Or are they just coming on here to make themselves look better? You know, I just be quiet. You know, I just can't rock with someone who said they were living on both sides of the fence. Because either you're going to be this way or you're going to be that way. Yes, people do change, but there's also a thing of repeated offenders. So before you say that you changed, make sure that you don't want to go back. I land.
I think everybody change. No matter what part of you in life, to grow, you have to
Can you
change.
come
Without
up,
growth,
boss
change.
man? Because you better be fine if you don't know the difference between option
I
and
mean,
obligation.
I'm already ugly. How I'm talking. They don't already like me. Y'all gonna call me
Go
ugly
ahead and
regardless.
come up. I just sent you an
Right?
invite.
I got
What's him, yo?
All right. In the meantime, Kaluchi, thanks for coming up. Share the live out. You'll be next to answer the prompt. Boss man, I just sent you
How
the
you turn your
invite.
room?
Can we get it to 100K, you guys? I'm enjoying the show. If y'all enjoying the show, if y'all enjoying it, let's get it to 100K. Let's send some Go Popular gifts. It's taking a long time to get to 100K. He's taking a long time to turn his camera on. We'll see what happens with that. Kaluchi, please go ahead and share the live or repost the live. I sent you an invite, boss man. Just put save.
Save.
Just save it. You'll see the invite come up on your screen. Just save it. Go ahead, save it. Okay, so you got the locks. Okay, I see you with the locks. I know some girls like that, especially down south. So you don't gotta know the difference between
I'll do
options and
everything else.
obligation. Huh?
Wait, she
Correct
said you ain't
obligation.
like.
Look,
Wait,
I
she said you ain't.
apologize. Said the wrong word.
Go ahead, boss man.
I should have said option.
All right, can you put the phone down so we could like see you for real? We couldn't see you, and take the glasses off. Let's tap the screen, y'all. If everyone could tap the screen. Come on, why you hiding? Don't go running, boss man. Take those glasses off. Put the phone down.
Oh wow. Nah, this metal,
Nah, I
man.
like to see who I'm talking to. We don't need to see what type of glasses it is.
This metal, this is the Bluetooth shit. Y'all probably ain't cop these yet.
You don't look bad for real. Go stand by a door.
I ain't that told.
Yeah, just go stand by the door.
Or know your whole life story.
Lucy, stop hating. What you worried about it
let y'all have a
for?
good night. You hear me? Like I said, I got a wife and kids. I ain't
Okay,
on here for
anyways,
no
let's go to
confidence. Have a good
Kalusi
day.
because you playing. Kalusi, go ahead because you was mad anyway. Go ahead and answer the prompt.
Nah, it's not mad.
Just answer the prompt. You worried about me and another nigga. What we talking about? Just go ahead and answer the prompt. Y'all remember him from Peaky's Live. It's cool. I'm going to let you talk, Kalusi. I remember you from Peaky Live, though. You was mad when girls was talking about they like girls. You was mad. But go ahead and answer the prompt. Read out and answer it.
Y'all be wicked on this internet, dog.
Oh, my gosh. Just answer the
What the I can't even really see this shit. What it say? It's big as you gonna make it smaller?
Go ahead, answer it.
Too aggressive.
Go ahead, Kalusi.
What it say? Men don't take accountability for where they put the. I beg to differ. What's the other one? Women.
We're only on the first one. Go ahead and give your answer. You beg to differ. Why?
Because where they putting it at?
Oh.
I mean, you asked me a question. You asked me a question.
I
What you
can't make
want?
this shit
I
up.
mean, what I'm. I mean, you asked me a question, and I'm giving you my opinion. Now, you don't have to agree
No,
with my
you asking
opinion.
me a question, talking about where they put that. Just go ahead and expound your answer.
I feel like nobody, like men or women, they don't take accountability. It goes both ways. Because at the end of the day, women always complaining about men going around putting their dicks
You gotta say
in
D.
holes.
It say D
Well,
for a
putting their
reason.
D wherever, but who allowing them to do that? Nah, you know what I'm saying? Now if they if they forcing it, then that's a charge. That'll be, what it is. That'll be great. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times it be consensual, right? It takes two to tango, right? So when you speaking on accountability, you can't just make it a one side thing. It has to be a more neutral thing. Because again, who allowing them to put their D where they doing it? I mean, I was taught no means no, right? So if women start saying no more, then they wouldn't have to worry about men just putting their D wherever. I mean, it's got to make sense with some of this stuff. That's just how I feel.
Like
When
I
I hear
said
some of
earlier,
these,
it's accountability versus men. Other than pub, no man has taken accountability. They have blamed it on the woman.
I said both
Go ahead.
sides.
No.
I said when
Go
I first
ahead,
came
girl.
on
You
the
were
app,
going to say something?
I'm gonna be honest with you, like when I hear some of these ninjas talk, and it's like they're not like I get so upset at the fact that they're not virgins because like these people can come over butchering the English language like this, like because like women, I feel like for the most part women, we got to be a certain level of like sapiosexual, you know what I mean, to where like I get like swag and looks and all of that, I you know what I mean, I totally understand that, but like there's a level of intelligence that is required. And like hearing some of these people talk, and I'm like, they're not virgins is wild work, right? You had a guy calling option obligation. Somebody married that man. Somebody married that fucker.
answer
This
this
guy,
question for me.
this guy, I don't even know what the fuck he's saying. It's just been pulling teeth to get him to give one coherent sentence, which I don't even think we got. And somebody hit that. Somebody let that in them.
Who's hitting
Somebody
you?
let that in them.
Who's hitting
I
you?
am so like I'm really like I'm getting depressed.
Oh, this is the internet. Y'all gotta relax, bro. It's not that serious, though. Y'all too heavily invested on here for me, man. For real.
You know,
It is that serious because this is real life. Somebody let you in them.
I mean, for
Why?
me,
But
I
why
when
is
I
that?
listen to these men talk, I am convinced, ladies, and you've heard me say this before, lock it down. These men are not worth your energy. They can't form complete sentences. They don't know the definition of words. All they want to do is tap it and leave it. And then once they tap it, they impregnate you, they leave you high and dry.
I'm with my girl,
Lady,
mama.
shut up.
I'm with my girl, so
Shut up.
We don't believe you, Kalusi.
don't
And go on
believe me.
mute.
It's not for you to believe, though.
Go on mute.
Ladies, again, please. I know we all have those urges, we all have those needs, we all have those wants and desires. But please, at least get a man with a vocabulary, a man that has some common sense, and a man that is going to actually cater to your needs, wants, and desires. Because these men that come on this panel are lost causes. Again, they are the epitome of what a man should not be, what you should not want for yourselves, and what you should not want for your future. I land.
Wow, 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 wow. Definitely some good points, you guys. This is a good late night short show. I want to thank everyone for coming up. I'm gonna drop you. You don't have to drop yourself. Again, I will drop you. I don't have to drop. You don't have to drop yourself. Thanks to all my mods. Thanks for all the guests. It's been very interesting. We noticed that no man other than Pub took accountability tonight. That men indeed do not take accountability where they put their D. So it is concluded at this time by this social experiment that, hey, there's no accountability taken. I will be live tomorrow morning, so definitely check me out. Again, I'll be live tomorrow morning, so definitely check me out. Don't forget to tap the screen as you leave. Don't forget to go to my YouTube, Poetic Lady, and subscribe. And go ahead and drop subscribe inside the chat so that I know you subscribe after watching this live. But thank you guys for coming. Again, I'll be live in the morning. Y'all have a great night. Shout out to all my mods that helped and every guest that tapped the screen, shared the live. Calusi, you've been following me. Why are you such a hater? Everyone who tapped the screen, shared the live, appreciate you. Again, this show is about standing on business. I just wanted to have a quick show. I've been busy throughout the day. So it was a nice little quick show. Y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.